The Laker gang or don't bang. You know the story. Hey, check it out. Check it out, man. I'm gonna just jump right into it before all the Mac heads and maniacs get up in here. The job that I do is not easy, but it's actually easy because all I do is just keep it real, right? Like I got dudes I've been in prison with come on here, dudes I've been in county jail with come up in here, dudes I grew up with from the sandbox been up in here. You know, a homie that used to hustle with me and go out of town with me then came on here. And I tell all these stories, right? And nobody say you a liar. Nobody say that's a lie. It didn't happen that way. They say facts, 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 true story, facts, true story, facts. And that's because I try to keep everything real. I even got homies that banged before me. I got homies that was harder than me that watch and listen to KM videos. And they call me and congratulate me because I don't have extras. I'm not doing no lying. Right? And so I say all that to say this. Mr. Goob has come to apologize to you niggas tonight because them dudes in Pomona be checking Goob out. Just like everybody come on here, if you're a Piru or wherever you're from, people from your hood and your city gonna be watching, nigga. If you from South LA, niggas from South Central gonna be watching. Nigga, if you from Compton, niggas from the east side or the west side of Compton gonna be watching. But to cut through the chase, here go Mr. Goob, our nigga, man, a regular here at KM Video Live Streams. He got something he want to tell you guys. What up, Goob?
What up with you, homie?
Nothing
What's
much.
good with you?
Just coming off a good ass massage, good massage with a happy ending. I'm feeling good. My body feeling good.
Yeah.
I almost forgot I got a messed up back, and you and one of the sisters wanted me to go live, so I said, "Fuck it, let me throw some boxers on, let me throw a t-shirt on, let me run up in there and let Mr. Goob do his thing." And occupy the sister that's at work board. So here we go.
Oh, shit. Huh?
Here we go, my nigga. Let's go.
My story. Yeah. Hey, so I had to tell you one of my homies. He had seen the video when I did the playlist. So when I got to the Cadillac, so a couple of my niggas, they check out the forum or whatever. They was like, "Good, why you lie about you bought the Cadillac?" Because I didn't actually buy the Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? So the story is, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? I had to put him in the I should have put him in the playlist basically, because it's my niggas that I grew up with, going to high school and all that. But anyway, my nigga was balling, doing what he was doing, and I getting out of the pen. So what he tell me, he say, this my nigga. We went from ninth grade on, basically. You know what I'm saying? But what I gotta give to Cuz is he did a lot for a nigga coming out every time I got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I guess this one time, man, he was making a little money. He got this nigga a car, owed him some money. So I get out of Pelican Bay. So he asked me, he tell me, Goo, look, if the nigga got the car, you ain't got no car. You could get the car because he owed him. You know what I'm saying? So, make a long story short, buying the car wasn't the issue. You know what I'm saying? I didn't end up buying the fucking car. I got the shit for free. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga owed my nigga. But that was the story. It wasn't shit, guys. You know what I'm saying? I was just fucking with you that the niggas was fucking with me. That the story that I bought the car. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to cut it short so it's not a long fucking story. You know what I'm saying? I really came on here to fuck with Loco, but you didn't have Loco on here. A lot of the shit that I was talking about. Look, another thing I was saying, you know, when I went to New Folsom, that's my homeboy got killed. You know what I'm saying? I had wrote a book, but it was basically because I didn't think I would have no kids. You know, like how you say when you was going through your time, doing your time in the pen, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't the biggest nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So by the time I got to New Folsom, you know what I'm saying? I wrote a book based on my life of Pomona. Because Pomona, man, we wasn't known in the time like how big the 60s was or LA. Here come the Sandman. Woody, see? That's what I be talking about. If you ain't gonna say nothing and get into the story, bro, it's gonna make my stories longer. Kev Mac.
I'm listening. That's not me. That's the maniacs, man. I got
I,
up off the, I got up out the bed, nigga. I've been drinking heavily. My body's relaxed. I was going to bed, but my homie hit me up named Mr. Goob. Say you
see
wanted
that?
to come on. I got up for you, bro.
Yeah, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. I wasn't making it as I was lying as that part. You know what I'm saying. But what I was trying to get to you, but I thought local or that somebody was gonna be on this motherfucker. But you know what I'm saying. Um, let's put it this way. In our same era, my book is basically based on how I grew up going through LA and Pomona. You know what I'm saying? So we was going in about the same time. So some of the stories that you were saying, I have the same motherfucking basic stories. You know what I'm saying? So
It's all
this
good,
is
man. It's all good, y'all. Uh, Mr. Goob. So where you got that off your chest?
I can't see the what you call them. Let me
Do you
move.
do? No, I'm saying you got your story straight, so you got that off your chest. Do you need to come clean about that story about when you were selling rocks and got robbed and shot?
Do say that again?
I said, remember the story where you
Oh,
was
okay. Let's put it this way. That one right there, um, that changed my life, homie. You know what I'm saying?
right.
If I say nothing else, you know what I'm saying? I know the whole from the time I took myself over where I didn't know I was at. Let's put it this way. I knew LA. I didn't know LA like that. You know what I'm
Good.
saying? So I was a young nigga. But I was wild at that motherfucking time. I was wild. You know what I'm saying? I was out the house, graduated out the house, all that, right? So I thought I was doing something a lot bigger when I went over there. You know what I'm saying? My cousin stayed on 65th and Bud Long. You know what I'm saying? I knew nothing about 65th and Bud Long. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I just knew
good.
my cousin stayed over there.
Let me stop you, man. I was joking with you.
Okay.
That's
But
all. I was just joking on me.
but that's a listen, that's what changed me at my life, right? You know what I'm saying? It changed me as a person. I don't admit it to a whole lot of people, but it changed me as a person. Bro, I changed to a totally different person, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I talk about the story with Big Man, that shit was real. That was right after I got shot. You know what I'm saying? I had everything. I still went back into the game, even after getting blasted. You know what I'm saying? But it changed. So when I went to the penitentiary, I didn't know nothing about juvenile hall, county jail, crip module, or any of that. I didn't make it to LA County. I went to a worse place. I went to fucking San Bernardino County the first time. And they definitely like LA County niggas at all. You know what I'm saying? So from that, being 100 and what, 6'1", 170 pounds, bro, shit, I had to do what it do.
Look, look, man. I want to say rest in peace to the great Hank Aaron, baseball legend, man, that we grew up. I don't want to say idolizing, but Hank Aaron was the shit, man. Hank was that dude for the
Come on in.
brothers, man. He was that dude for the
Yeah.
minorities, man, in baseball. Um, Only him and Willie Mays was like the black dudes we really looked up to before Jim Rice and them. But uh, man, that dude had an amazing career, man. Number one home run hitter until Barry Bonds, steroid era, broke his record. Most RBIs, most clutch hits. Dude played in the Negro leagues before he came to the major leagues. I mean, I could say so much about Hank Aaron. I don't have to look it up. I don't have to write it down on paper. Just as a little kid, man, that dude was the dude, man. And he's, what stood out the most to me about Hank Aaron, he was always humble. He was never in no trouble, never talking shit. He represented manhood and being black. He was always down for his blackness. He was down for civil rights all the way up until his death, man. He lobbied for us. So I just wouldn't be right if I didn't mention Henry Aaron, man, the great. So I just had to do that, man. And the cold thing, like it really makes you think because Hank went and got the vaccine. He got a COVID shot this month. And after he got his shot, he talked about how great he felt, how good this was, how it's going to save zillion, not millions, but zillions of people. And the brother died in the same month. So who's to say
Yeah.
if that shot has something to do with his death or not? I don't know, but sure is coincidental. He lived 86 years and then he take that shot and die in like 2 or 3 weeks.
But you know what? Hey, you know what? They ain't talking about all the people that's dying off the COVID, though. You know what I'm saying? The news is not really saying out loud how many people are actually dying from the COVID. I guarantee you, it's a gang of people that's done died off that COVID and nobody even knows about it,
Well,
or
they've
the
been tagged.
vaccine rather.
Yeah, well,
You
they've been
know what I'm
tagged.
saying?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I feel you now. Because I was about to say they tagging everybody
Right.
with
Okay.
COVID. But yeah, the vaccine, you're right.
Yeah.
We
I
don't
meant the
know.
vaccine.
They probably not telling us. You're right.
Yeah. Because I've heard. Have you ever seen that video of the lady that she said she was healthy? You know, I don't know
Yeah,
how true it is, but she
yeah,
took it, but she had the videos on World Star and saw
yeah,
a few little
yeah.
things,
It's true. It's
you know?
true. My daughter and her mama follow that lady. It's true.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
that's the thing about it. To me, it's a two-sided thing that you could have for getting the vaccine. Because on one instance, even if I get the vaccine, I still got to wear a mask and stay 6 feet away from a person.
Which don't make sense.
Right. So if I don't get it, I still got to do that anyway. So why I just don't get it and protect myself, just don't be around a bunch of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit.
well, my attitude hasn't changed about that is and it's always been this way. It's something going on. I don't know what it is. I don't know
Yeah.
why it is, but it's
Yeah.
something going on. And like a lot of people think that these people are dying and we just throw COVID on them.
Right.
But at
Right.
the same time, check these two scenarios out. At the same time, people wasn't dying this much before. So what the fuck
Nah.
they dying for now?
Nah.
That's
Hey, you
number
know
one.
what? Go
So
ahead.
number two is this. You know how everybody and their mama talk about, oh, I was so sick last October. I was so sick
Right.
during December. And they
Yeah.
live, right? Okay, so y'all was sick. And y'all
Right.
talking about you never felt this way before. And you never had a cold this bad. And it really fucked you up. And you thought you was gonna die. Well,
Right.
maybe these people had it too and just happened to die of some other cause, but that don't mean they didn't have COVID.
Right.
You see what
And
I'm saying?
yeah. And
we
that's
we living in a conspiracy era. So even when it's
right.
not conspiracy, people think it's a conspiracy, but really you just got to think with common sense. Some of the shit being told to you can actually be true. It just may have a little spin to it. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, man. That's how I feel, and I feel like that's common sense. But whatever. Because
See,
how old are you, Go?
I'm 54.
In your 54 years of living, have you ever known this many people to die in a
No,
year?
that's why. Hey, listen. That's why I say there's a. To me, I believe there's a way to depopulate the population.
Of
We
course it
taking over
is.
too many resources. You know
Of
what I'm
course
saying?
it is.
For the earth can control. They did it way back. They did it with the dinosaurs. If you believe in the Bible, then you say Noah did it back then. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't believe in that. But if that's what you believe in, something hit this. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a meteor or something, dinosaurs just don't mix with religion, bro. Somewhere, if you got religion and you say this was the first thing, well, we're dinosaurs in the fucking religion part of it. I don't believe that. But if the dinosaurs were here before man, they got knocked off this planet. Now it's us. We overpopulate. Like in China, they make them motherfuckers. You can only have one baby. You can't have
Hey,
no more. You know what
my
I'm
thing
saying?
is this: American Negroes say it's all cap. So I just got a question to you, American Negro. What is everybody dying for all of a sudden? Why is everybody dying?
Yeah.
And how are they dying? That's all I'm asking. And I'm sure by now you know somebody that claimed they had it. Why are people you know claiming they been sick like never before? That's all I want to know. Give me
Hey,
them answers. That's all I want to know.
hey, let me ask you something, Kev. They couldn't. How long it took? If people know how long it took them to get rid of pot,
I don't know, but it wasn't
COVID.
overnight. It took a
Right.
long time.
It took them to come up with these serums and all this, the vaccines for pot, polio, shit. They can't even get the flu. They still ain't got. You could take a flu shot. Don't mean you still ain't gonna get sick from the flu. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? But you pop up with this here and tell a motherfucker after 10 months, take it and let's see how it works.
right.
Nah,
American Negro, my bad. I thought you were talking about the COVID, not the vaccine. I feel you on the vaccine, but
yeah.
like I say, there's something out
Oh,
there.
you
Huh?
saying my thing is I don't know if it has too much to do with, you know, blood types or whatever, but some people die of COVID, some don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of them that have a respiratory. You know what I'm saying? What is they getting to get that sick? That's what I can't understand. You know what I'm saying? That some people can get it and some people just get the shit and just die or have.
But 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 American Negro, that's basically what I was trying to say. When you say people are dying of the plain old flu, but they're getting characterized with COVID. Like I said, a lot of these people can probably have COVID too. That may not be what killed them, but that's what they're gonna say killed them. That's all I'm saying. That don't mean nobody got COVID. Man, there's so many strains of COVID. We all probably got COVID. Unless you're a doctor and you really know, let me know. Or you did some extensive research, school me, because I don't know. But I'm trying to use common sense, and I know there's a lot of strains of COVID. We've been told that. We've been knowing about all these different strains. But I don't know. I'm just saying, we dying of something, whether it's the flu or not. We dying like a motherfucker. Nobody's denying that. The naysayers or whoever else, nobody's denying that we dying like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
But I agree, it's population control. I'm sure got a lot to do with it. But I always, my conspiratorial mind, that ain't even a word, but that what I think of is when the fool in what's them fool, the Iranians said they're gonna get us quietly, and Russia play with the fucking chemical weapons all the time.
yeah.
Afghanistan and then North Korea, man, ain't no telling.
Hey, they could put anything out here at that time. Oh man, hold on. My grandkids in town from out of state. So let y'all so they in the garage making. They just came in because my wife's sister passed like 4 days ago. Was it 4 days ago? Yeah.
My condolences,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? So, but yeah, and that goes from just like Cali. You know what I'm saying? California overtook New York on it.
Yeah, but
Dude, that's why I think about, dude. I was gonna change the subject to say about what you was talking about with Biden. But go ahead. Remember my password? My
what was
bad.
I saying about Biden, and what's your response?
You remember it. About giving, you don't think, dude, is taking at least an effort to get Obama's shit back?
I don't know because they say he didn't really agree with a lot of Obama shit, but he definitely for transsexuals and homosexuals and uh,
Who Biden?
Biden.
Hey,
Biden might be the softest president in the history of the United States.
but he doing a lot of his executive orders was to get Obama shit back that Trump was taking away. See,
Yeah,
I give him I give him this because I think he putting in a multicultural, you know, they
bro,
like had the first black.
bro. Whatever you give,
Hold on.
whatever credit you give Biden, it's gonna be millions of people, especially black people, that ain't gonna agree with it. So that ain't even a topic I want to discuss.
Oh,
You know
shit.
what I mean? Because ain't nobody gonna agree with you, man. We as black people, we so fucked up in the mind, man. Our mentality, our hatred, our not trusting people because we've been lied to for hundreds of years. And the bottom line, man, like I always say, they white and they politicians. Them
Right.
two strikes right there. You know how when you grew up, your
Yeah,
mama said you're born with two strikes against you already? That's
right.
that's like the presidents. They white and they politicians. So they two strikes already off the top.
But see, we didn't even give. The thing of it is, we didn't even give Obama that much credit. You know what I'm
That
saying?
are you listening to what I'm telling you? We are filled with hatred and distrust. We don't
Yeah,
trust
that
shit. We don't like shit. All we do is talk down on each other. It
yeah,
don't
that
matter.
shit's crazy though.
And that's why I'm telling you, don't even start trying to speak on Biden. Because if they didn't like Obama, you know they're not gonna like what you're saying about Biden.
Yeah, that's all right. They can hate me for it. I'm a roll with. I'm gonna stay with the Democratic Party. I think the niggas gonna have some balls this time because they
They
got
ain't
the
got no
Senate.
damn balls. That's
They
what
got
me
the
and you
Senate
gonna
and
disagree with.
listen. They got the Senate and the House.
That don't mean
If
shit.
motherfuckers put listen, if it was a time for niggas to put they fucking foot down that got paper to get behind the Democratic Party and get some shit done, nigga, now is the time because the Democratic Party got the Senate and the House. Nigga, you can get all type of shit pushed through that bitch right now.
Bro,
Hey,
you ain't listening, man. We
yes,
don't
I
like each
am,
other.
bro. I'm
We
not.
don't like each other, and we're not
Yeah, nigga.
politicians. They
Hey,
don't give a damn about us. They don't
that's
care
what niggas
about
need
trying
to
to
wake
come
up.
together and push nothing for us.
Hey,
All they care about was legalizing 11 million immigrants so there'd be more votes for the Democratic Party.
I'll see it that way, homie. You
I
know what I'm
see it
saying?
that way. I
Yeah.
see it that way.
I think it's gonna be a change, my brother.
I don't know where the change gonna come from. I look at Biden and his administration as soft as a motherfucker. They trying to cater to Republicans after Republicans done bullshitted for four
No,
years
they
and
did.
went hard
Hey,
against
you didn't see what Schumer did to
it. Yeah,
McConnell today?
yeah,
He told him straight out, nigga, I'm not going with your shit. They
yeah,
telling him. They
yeah.
nigga,
And what did McConnell say?
hey, listen,
McConnell
he gonna
contested. McConnell's contesting that there's a majority in the Senate because it's split 50-50.
right.
He ain't
No,
ready to give up control. He ready to keep bullshitting.
no, but listen, McConnell wanted to filibuster where they can change it. You know what I'm saying? But uh, um, what you call him said, nah, we not doing no filibustering. We got it already, and whoever 50-50, nigga, then Kamala is straightening it out. It ain't no bipartisan voting on here. If y'all
Right.
going against it, we going with it. The tie goes to the winner, which is the black woman. And them niggas is finna change some shit. That's just my belief, homie. We can look at your shit sit around for years, nigga. We gonna be able to look back on this and say, if niggas with money got money right now and want to push their shit through on it, because I'm gonna tell you, the Democrats is mad because that motherfucker allowed them scared white motherfuckers to get pushed in by their own people up in that Capitol. You know how many scared white motherfuckers was in that bitch? Thought they was finna die from their own people, which was Republicans. Oh, they finna get them niggas back, man. I can't see it. I can't see Pelosi and Schumer not getting them motherfuckers back for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I see them kissing their ass personally,
Shit.
but I
Nah.
could be wrong. I could see them kissing their ass, bro.
Yeah,
Uh,
nah, I don't see it. I don't see it.
we'll see. All they talking about unity, bipartisan, unity,
Yeah,
bipartisan, unity, bipartisan.
they
You
not.
didn't hear no Republicans saying that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why they finna get away from that.
No, no, they trying to go to unity and bipartisan because they all friends and they all
The,
against the
hey,
general public anyway.
the first thing they gonna do is convict they boy.
Well,
They
let's
gonna
see
have
if
all
he get
control.
convicted.
Once they convict that motherfucker, they gonna have all control over the Senate, House, and all them other Republicans. Once they get rid of Ted Cruz and Harley, the other two motherfuckers that helped that insurrection, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen. This go
To say that.
this go out to J-Bo and all the Trumpsters. Trump never gave a fuck about building no wall. Man, that nigga just wanted your money, man. He wanted people to chip in. He lied and said he was going to build it with his own money and Mexico
Right.
was going to pay for it. And he really, really, truly just wanted the money. Remember, he took some money out, some emergency funds to build that wall, bro.
Yeah,
He took
he took
money
it out of
away
the
from the army to build that wall, bro.
out of the army to
Trump
build.
was all about the money. He never gave a fuck about no wall. He was tricking motherfuckers to make y'all think he was against Mexicans. He did that to get the money, bro. That's all he did that shit. They didn't build no motherfucking wall. They built a couple miles of the wall. And they was rushing to do that at the end of the fourth year.
Right.
Man,
Right. Them
that
niggas
dude
got
Trump is a master manipulator, man. Everything he did was about the fucking money, man.
and he
And that
got
nigga took
bamboozled.
his money and ran off like a gangster, like, fuck you niggas. I tricked all you motherfuckers.
Hey, he was still getting paid after he knew he lost by using.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It was all
Yeah,
about the money. So he
all
made
about the money.
the fake, they stole the vote so he could raise 200 and something $1 million so he could walk out the White House with an extra $200 million, man.
Right.
Biden ain't trying to push no LBGT agenda. He is pushing an LBGT agenda. I just said that. He's pushing for transsexuals and homosexuals.
Yeah.
But that's what Democrats do. So they ain't nothing new. That's what they do.
They gonna fight for all them rights on that.
I mean,
I,
they liberals.
yeah.
I mean,
My thing is if you gonna do what you talk about, all we can do is see. Whatever we have now is way better than what the fuck we had the last 4 years. So motherfucker, y'all need to step up your game. But remember, Q was coming. He came out with the thing. His little you know
yeah,
what it's called. I forgot what the name of it.
yeah.
But see, he need to push it to Biden now. See what they talking about. If
Man,
that's what you really talking about.
I ain't even gonna go there. But dude trick people too, man.
Who?
Ice Cube.
Oh.
But I ain't even gonna go
All
there, man. It is what it is.
right. All right, we have to move to.
I mean, it's just crazy, man, when we start talking politics because it's really a thin line to walk when you start talking politics, man. Especially when you start talking about people that we know, people in the hood, people that's friends of people that we grew up with and shit like that. But Well, here go the thing. Like Hutch, Hutch say Cube was on to something. It's no doubt that it sounded like Cube was on to something, but when everybody bust him out, and remember he tried to throw the Democrats under the bus and said only the Republicans would listen. They bust him out and said Cube wouldn't even talk to motherfuckers. Cube was shitting on our people. Cube didn't even want to come have a conversation with his peers. That's what you got to look at. That's why I say, man, politics and money, the rich get richer, homie, and they play
Yeah,
the poor people. They play us. They get us at odds, so we don't see the big picture. You know what I'm saying? And they find a word or an agenda to get people to get behind, and the whole time it's all a big trick, homie.
right. But see, hey, it's a thing about giving out the money too, right?
Well, here go the funny thing about that, Gould. You don't hear nobody, or you don't hear a lot of people, or you don't hear many people talking about Biden's executive order to get people some fucking money, right?
Right.
But they was on Trump's dick about getting some money.
Yeah. What?
Oh, Trump did this for us. Oh, Trump gave us money. Trump looked
Right.
out. First
And
thing
what's so
Biden did when he got in was sign an executive order.
and put 1,400 and what you call them say she trying to bring up a bill to give people 2,000 for the rest of the time until
That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you're not going to hear people talk about that because they were so on Trump nuts. And all I do is try to keep it even, man. Call a ball, and a strike, man. You don't have to choose one side or the other. They
right,
they not out for you. You don't know them motherfuckers.
right. As long as they listen, as long as they keep with getting my family through the shit, bro, keep it going. It was no different with Trump. I just hated his motherfucking ass with the dumb shit he was doing. A lot of his shit didn't affect me. You know what I'm saying? He was just a dumb motherfucker to me. He didn't know how to talk. He didn't know what he was doing. He was a businessman in a position that he wasn't supposed to be on, and he had a lot of followers
Uh,
because
uh,
they like his rhetoric.
let
You
me
know what I'm
let me
saying?
let me address something real quick. She says, Kev, don't do that, brother. Ice Cube went on almost every black forum. You should have reached out to him. First of all, I've reached out to Ice Cube many a times. Shall I go further or shall we leave it alone because you're not informed? Now, I can go on and on and on. You know what I mean? If you pay attention what I told Goob, we not gonna go there. Then I followed up with telling him we know people that know people and people we grew up with are cool with people. So let's don't go there. But if you guys want to keep bringing it up and keep bringing it up, I will go there. But I'm trying not to go there because I'm not trying to shit on each brother like everybody shit on Obama. I'm trying to be cool. Dude has done a lot. Dude is very successful, very smart. He's done a lot of great things. Great rapper, great performer. He put together the basketball league. He put out some great movies. But that don't mean I gotta suck his dick and think this motherfucker done everything right in life. I don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Again, for the second time, I'll try to call a ball, and a strike, a strike. Every great hitter has always took a strike in his lifetime. Ain't no great hitter not took a strike once in his lifetime. Good looking out, Big Lee. Appreciate that. Neither party is for us. It doesn't matter who's in the seat, who has the House, Senate, or whatever. We have to stop looking for outside sources to do. Exactly. And I'm saying the same thing, Big Lee, but I'm going a step further. I'm saying all we do is hate on each other. All we do is put each other down and don't believe in each other. That's what I'm saying. So that's when you say to do for us and do for ourselves. So I'm agreeing, but I'm also saying we can't do for ourselves because we hate on each other. We cannot have a topic where probably close to 40 or 50% of people disagree with whatever the topic is. And that's why I say we so fucked up in the mind because of all the racial mixing, all the light skin, dark skin, all the I'm better than you. I live over here, you live over there. I'm from this state, you from that state. All of this shit helps combine or that's the reason why we can't get along because we so different. We not really alike like some of the other races, man, and it's sad. A lot of people blame it on slavery, and that probably got a little bit to do with it. But we have to change our mentality, and we can't blame nobody else when we don't change our mentality. That's all
Right.
on us. Like you said, we got to do it for ourselves.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Most of the shit that we do now, if we gonna get it, if they gonna give out this money right now, how many people gonna do the right thing with the shit? And you get it, but you don't have nothing else to do because they done messed it up for the whole what a year. The other day, here's a cold thing they did out in AZ last month, right? So they put us on out here. We get electrical boxes where you can put a card in. You can load it like per day. You can put $20 here. It's called an Empower box, right?
Hmm.
So in February, when they started the COVID shit, they cut it off when nobody had to pay. So a lot of motherfuckers was building up the bill. It just keeps accumulating. You don't have to pay the bill because of the COVID. Nigga, last month on a Friday night about 7 o'clock, they cut everybody's shit off. So whatever you had to pay to get your shit cut on, if you didn't have the money, and some motherfuckers was in the thousands because they had left they shit run over since February, March. Nigga, this December. This was last month, December. You know what I'm saying? They cut everybody's shit off.
Yeah,
And the cold thing, they didn't care if it was old folks in the motherfucking house, nothing. But that's how that government did that shit, and a lot of people behind on that.
yeah, yeah. I'm just tripping. I'm just thinking about like a couple examples of how we don't get along. Um, and I don't want to use these brothers' name in vain, but I just want to make sure everybody follow me. So you don't think I'm just saying some shit. I'm just ranting and throwing some shit out there. Remember the conversation where Rockhead didn't like his mother. Loco didn't like his mother. Today, I'm in a group chat. It's 20 of us, all family members, all blood related, same DNA. 20 of us in the chat. Nigga, we joking and laughing and talking about how smart a couple of the family members are and who gonna leave money to who and nigga, my daughter come out and just flip out talking about y'all picking favorites and choosing, leave me out the chat like wow. Nobody said nothing bad about you. And the conversation wasn't over. Your name and your characteristics just haven't came up yet. And then my niece start popping like she just the shit. She just and not to put her down, but she's like the worst in the family. She don't support nobody. She don't show up to no family functions. Her
Right,
daddy died, which is my brother. She spelled names wrong in obituary. She misspelled words in obituary. And we was the ones doing the obituary and paying for the obituary. But she felt like she gonna step up and be the one. Now all of a sudden, she's like the smartest, greatest, the
right,
best head in the family. You know what I
right,
mean? We
right.
can't get along. So I don't expect no motherfuckers is
Hell, hey,
trying to get along with a Democratic Party or a president
right.
or none of that, man. We fucked up in the head, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, let me say something, guys. This is how fucked up we are, right? This is crazy. Since you brought that up about your family, I'm just gonna go here with it, and my wife would get it because I'm saying this shit on here, right? So I take my car to Cali to go get painted. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't seen my mom in maybe 6, 7 months, bro. So I take my car to California. Me and my wife drive. She drive her car. I drive my car. Drop it off. Go get painted. It was like we're gonna go see my mom. You know what I'm saying? So we go over to my mom's house, man. And I walked in the motherfucking door. My mom came, bro. And I looked like, damn, I just looked at my wife like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? My mom was little, skinny. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I let me call my sister. So I call my sister. I tell her, I say, hey, you need to get out here, man, to see mom, man, because she's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? I'm going back to Arizona. I didn't have no thing that I was going to be out here for the weekend. We got to drive back to, got kids. I still got 5 kids at the house. You know what I'm saying? So she go over to the house. Now, she in LA. She in California. Ain't seen my mom's in about 6-7 months. She don't know what's going on. So as soon as she start going out there, oh, my mom is so sick. Oh my goodness, right? So now every weekend I'm going to Cali to go see my mom. Every weekend, me and the wife either flying or driving. My mom start getting real sick, homie. So I start telling my sister, listen, her sisters need to come see her. Her nieces, her nephews, her family need to come see her. Now she telling me my mom don't want all that. What you mean your mom don't want all that? That's her family. Our Cooper family, we have a picnic. We had one for 54 years straight. A family picnic at Griffith Park every fucking year, the day after Memorial Day, homie. Every year. Our family is real tight. She don't want my sister, don't want her family to come see her. So me and her now clash. Bro, to the point that they didn't even want me to come see my mom because me and her, for the argument for her not letting. They ended up coming, but she was mad. And to this day, our mom is gone. Our mom
Right,
is gone. And
right.
she's still, I'm not on Facebook no more, but my cousins tell me that she's still trolling me on Facebook. That I tried to make mom do, you know what I'm saying? But that's both our, she gone now. But the family part of it is, damn, that's how broke we are over that. Even after death, homie, we still broke. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
that's the same story in a lot of families, man, and it's sad.
Yeah, bro. And most of it is because she went to like Beverly Hills, right? Because she moved with her dad, so she was going to Beverly Hills. I was living with mom. Mom was living in the hood. You know what I'm saying? We was living Carmona. You know what I'm saying? 28 from LaSalle. You know what I'm saying? Baldwin Hills. I mean, fuck. But she was jealous because mom would, when I started getting in trouble, she figured because she went to a good school, she should get the love, and mom loved me for shit. But that's how it is. And to this day, my sister won't even. I ain't did nothing, never done nothing to her. I'm the oldest. That's what it is. I'm the oldest. You know what I'm saying? I'm my mom's first son, so I'm the oldest. So mom's, of course, gonna take to me. We had a different love than my other siblings. You know what I'm saying? But our family can't. Her aspect of it.
Yeah. I mean, I really hate this conversation went
Yeah,
there, even though a few people say this is a good conversation. It's just hard to be bluntly honest or blatantly honest, man, because
yeah. You know,
people can't take it, man. And of course, we always not going to agree with each other, so they don't necessarily have to agree with us. But um, some things need to be talked about sometime, man, because
yeah,
the mentality of us as a people needs to change at some point. And it's getting so bad now. I don't know if you've seen on Instagram, but and I mentioned this the other day. The young dudes are dissing the old dudes
yeah.
like
Hey, you know
something
what?
pathetic, something
And
terrible.
when I seen what you call him that was on the other day, man, he was talking about that.
Man,
The Damu.
the thing is,
You know what I'm
man,
saying? Is
when
that the
we
youngsters?
when we grew up, we respected everybody, parents, man. We
Right,
respected the older G's in the hood, whether they banged or didn't bang. You respected them, except for smokers.
right.
Now, if a smoker was just a down ass smoker and
You
still
had to
with
respect
shit,
it.
you have to respect it. But
Yeah, because
he
some
was a
smokers you
punk.
just couldn't run on.
Yeah, right,
You,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we just and then like when I grew up, junior high school to 10th grade, we used to look down on homosexuals and homeless people. So
Right,
we would attack them dudes, man. We would attack them for no reason though, just because it was fun. And we go out and do that shit. And now at my older age, I look at it. What a faggot got to do with me? If he's a faggot, so what? He's a faggot. What that
right.
got to do with my life? Like he ain't stopping me from working or getting money or fucking a bitch. What that got to do with me? You know what I'm saying? As long as the faggot or transsexual ain't hitting on me, that, fuck it. That's his
Right,
shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like,
right.
nigga, you a blood? Okay, that's cool. You a blood, nigga. It ain't like,
Hey,
yeah,
you know where you got that from, though, Kev?
I got it from me, but go ahead.
Okay, I know. I'm talking about from when you was talking about niggas in the pen, niggas be fucking with them, the homosexuals in that
Yeah,
motherfucking pen, and there's
yeah,
a few niggas and got their ass whooped fucking with them motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, them punks, fucking because they men anyway.
yeah.
Motherfucker got to respect that, but that's where motherfucker, hey,
I
let
don't know. Maybe good, but I don't
let
think
the
so.
motherfuckers.
I'm gonna tell you where I think I got it from. And matter of fact, I'm gonna say this
Oh,
as a fact, as for sure. Nigga, if like you say, you was slinging rocks over there, dude. Back in the day, nigga, when the credit card game was cracking and crack was at its peak, nigga, the homosexuals had all the money. They had the credit card game and the check game sold up. Nigga, they had the what do you call that? The insurance fraud sold up. So they had all the money. So that's where my shit come from. Like seeing motherfuckers, he's a faggot, but he got money. He's spending money. Like you heard niggas say, well, he was a Damu, but he was coming buying dope in our hood, so he got a pass. You heard the Campanellas talk about it. Crip come over there and he get a pass. You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga
right.
spending money. It was the same with homosexuals, nigga. He's spending money. And the motherfuckers was, them motherfuckers have parties. So it might be 12 of them motherfuckers.
See,
So
that's a, that.
you gonna turn down all them 50 and $100 sales, nigga?
No, because you got to say that's a difference from saying you just beating them up. And you said you jacking them motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah, real talk. No, I'm telling you where the mentality changed. I said
Right,
when I was in junior high in 10th grade,
right.
crack come out when the motherfucker in like 11th grade.
Yeah, it hit early in L.A. before it moved to Pomona.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
by like 86, 87, nigga,
Oh, it was off the hook throughout the whole thing.
ain't no
Motherfucker,
question.
you couldn't get no, you really couldn't make no business in around that time. That's why motherfuckers was moving out. You know what I'm saying? Finding a family that had in other states.
Yeah,
Oh
but to
shit.
me, and I'll sum it up like this. This is another saying I've been saying for probably 30 something years, man. And it's very simple.
Snake.
To each his own. All you got to do is worry about yourself, man. As long as ain't nobody bothering you or stopping you from eating, it ain't even no need in even hating on a nigga, man. Unless he attack you first, man.
Hey, but what nowadays the shit is so crazy that motherfuckers is getting just doing it just to do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know,
What's
man.
what's up, Hutch?
Motherfuckers getting high on so much different shit nowadays, man.
I know, but they doing crazy. I mean, niggas is doing. I mean, just
Hey,
crazy shit.
hey
But
Goob, hey Goob,
what up, Hutch?
Goob, Goob and Hutch. When you got to the penitentiary,
Hey, what's up, brother Gold?
What up, Hutch?
what was one of the first sins that you
Hey,
learned of?
what's up, Gold? All right.
God damn.
The first what? Saying?
What was one of the first lessons you learned in prison, man, that everybody in there would tell you when you first walk up in that motherfucker?
Oh,
Mind your own business.
and don't let nobody take shit from you.
Oh, of course. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
be
But if you mind your business,
relevant to this conversation, mind your business, man.
yeah.
See, what was it saying about
Mm-hmm.
see
See
no
no
evil, hear
evil,
no evil?
hear no evil. Hey,
But we don't even practice that shit on the street.
nah,
We
not now
practice
because too much.
hatred.
It's too
We
much social.
practice trolling. We like to troll. We like to go in on niggas,
Right.
hurt
Woof.
niggas' reputations.
Right. Woof that shit over social media. You know what I'm saying? With no substance to it, just putting the shit out. You know what I'm saying? To say something about a motherfucker don't really know a person. That's the crazy shit about it, that people just do that shit and don't even know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, man, if you stay in your place, you get less problems, man. You know what I'm saying? You in your own lane, you get less problems, bro.
Yeah, exactly. What's up, Hutch?
Hey,
What up,
what's
Well,
brother?
happening, Kev? Just
not much. I
what's up,
think your
Mr. Goob?
What up with you?
Oh, my feed is bad.
it's late.
Uh, how about now?
I guess you're all right. I don't know.
Still checking?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Just just talk to me, you know.
So we can't hear you, Hutch.
You got to come back.
So to the
Okay,
dude,
hold on, give me a second.
so to dudes that want to know why the Hoovers got so big, there must have been a reason. I mean, what all do you know about the Hoovers, or what all you trying to find out about the Hoovers? Because you had 4 Trey Hoovers over there by the Coliseum. You had the 5 Deuce Hoovers. You had the 5-9 Hoovers. You had the 7-4 Hoovers interrupted by the Menlos. You had the 8 Trey Hoovers. You had the 9 Deuce Hoovers. You had the 9-4 Hoovers. You had the 107 Hoovers. You had the 11 Deuce Hoovers. If you know anything about LA, that's going
Right.
from the Coliseum all the way to the north end
Mm-hmm.
of South Los Angeles. I mean, the south end of South Los Angeles. You know how many hoods that is?
To me, Kev,
And then they wasn't all on Hoover. So you got to look at that too. They go up to Vermont and they go on down to the freeway.
sound like to me it's the same thing as asking the question about the East Coast.
Same thing.
Shit, man.
But obviously he's interested in the Hoovers. If
Yeah.
that's why he's keep asking about Hoovers every minute.
That don't make no sense, man. You know who the least people that was in there during your time, Kev,
What's that?
was the outskirts, homie.
Yeah.
Was us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like when
Yeah.
I went to the pen in Avenal, nobody on the yard but me. Nobody on the yard but me. I went from 12 points to 36 points in Avenal. Got to Corcoran, nobody on the yard but me. Went from 36 points to 56 points. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But every other crew, East Coast, a whole lot of them was way deep. I mean, that was the LA type bases in that time.
Mm-hmm.
We just happened to be the last city outside. We was considered outskirts, bro.
Right.
That's what was crazy about it.
Of course. Because, man, you know how far y'all was from
Yeah, homie.
LA?
And so when you there on your own by yourself, you get cool with motherfuckers that's cool with you. You can't be with the whole party and try to be with the whole crew. You know what I'm saying? If I seen a 60 car, nigga, I knew all them motherfuckers in 60. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't just be with a motherfucker and then be in a car. If that was the individual that was outside of it, it would be something different. You see what I'm saying? So for us, we had to mess with like, say it was just one photo or do rock, or you know what I'm saying? It was a different atmosphere in those days.
Monster Cody said they didn't have enough gas to shoot at y'all, man.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess that's. Hey, but we was a little. Hey, I'm telling you though, we had our shit the same way. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we was just a little LA, just what 200, 300,000 population compared to y'all. But
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know,
we
it,
couldn't compare as far as the depth of LA
I
was
mean,
different. But if you knew both sides.
being from a large gang has its good and its bad consequences, man. It's not.
Yeah.
It don't make you more powerful or more organized than the next. It
Mm-mm.
actually causes more inner friction and hatred and separation, bro.
But you know,
Yeah.
the thing is, everybody, I mean, everybody that was in the business was in the business, but you also had some that weren't really in the business. You can call them for that. So some could be big but not be powerful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just like a lot of rips being on the yard with a few down moves don't make a motherfucker powerful,
right.
because we got more motherfuckers. If we could be on the yard and it could be 100 motherfucking black, it could be what 70 essays. Don't make either side powerful unless some of the power from the powerful is gonna interact.
Put it down. Right,
I
exactly.
mean, if niggas is gonna run and move and not come out, nigga, that don't make us powerful. It's just like an incident I had in Corcoran, homie. And I'll say this to any motherfucker that was on fucking Corcoran in '89, nigga. A whole bunch of motherfuckers left us. Nigga, 6 motherfucking rips, homie. They left us on the motherfucking yard. I did 6 months in the hole for this bullshit. 40 down moves. Any motherfucking down move that even see your platform or nothing that was on Corcoran A yard in fucking '89, no. Them niggas ran up on us, nigga. Them niggas boned the fuck out. It was 6 motherfucking rips went to the hole.
Yeah, we hear them type of stories all the time, man. That's how it go down.
Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So,
But you know what's crazy, cool? When you tell that story, and then we're gonna let Hutch talk. But when you tell that story, keep in mind some of us black people, a small majority of us, have big ass mouths and be selling wolf tickets.
yeah, bro. Mm-hmm.
So you might have 40 rips on the yard, nigga,
Mm-hmm.
but look how many of them faking it.
Mm-hmm.
Look how many playing hard so you stay off of them. Or so you go tell your homeboy he a rider.
Right.
Like you said, when they get cracking,
Right.
nigga, it's gonna be a small percentage of motherfuckers still there. And
Right.
that's another thing that made CCO to me, being a younger dude, hearing the stories and shit.
Right.
That's what made CCO so good, man, because all them motherfuckers was riders.
Right. And see, when I came in, CCO and all that was gone, or basically wasn't
It
existent
was over.
on the yards that I was at.
Right, it was over with.
You see what I'm saying? So I didn't even know the shit was going down on the yard. I ended up putting myself with. I remember I was talking to you about. I knew 2 SOS Sons of Samoa. It was 2 Samoans, me, a nigga from Grape Street, nigga. Y'all just left us fucking.
Don't let me find out you was in the other car.
Huh? Nah, that ain't gonna happen. It's one thing I do. I wouldn't get on it. Listen here, I wouldn't get on Kev Mac platform. I tell you this, Kev. If I bullshit you not and bullshit you and talk how the fuck I talk, I tell you this, cuz ain't near motherfucker gonna be able to come to you on any motherfucking story that I talk about, cuz on your shit. Can't say Goob ain't lying. Nigga, that go from Avenal, Corcoran, Pelican Bay, and New Folsom, homie. And I did every one of them motherfuckers with my name intact. D66986. Niggas gonna see your platform that's doing time. Cause I've been in there with niggas that got all motherfucking day. All motherfucking day. And still probably in that bitch. I know they still in it. Lil Bo Peep from Schoolyard, 98 to Life plus 10 was my nigga. My nigga. He's still in that motherfucker. I know. I just want to say that to make it through. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and bullshit you, bro, about no penitentiary stories and none of that. I ain't got to lie, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I ain't got to do.
Right.
I don't got nothing but what I told myself when I went in at 6'1", 170 pounds, cuz I was gonna keep my motherfucking name. I was gonna keep my fucking respect. Cause I knew I had to get out to be with real niggas. I can't never have nothing that would be paperwork or anything said about a nigga. I couldn't have that, man.
Mr. Goob.
That's why I like to fuck with your platform. But I'm gonna move out because I'm taking over Hutch. Go ahead, Hutch.
No, brother, you good, man. I'm just tapping in, man, speaking, man. You know, matter of fact, man, I like that playlist you did the other day, man. You know, we same generation, you know, so.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
I enjoyed all them songs, man. You know,
right.
I might have to put me a list together. Oh man, he you know, up, down, man. It's you know, man, that Parkinson's is
right.
You know, it has its moments, man. You know, it's I mean, I'm 2 years back home, man, so it's, you know, I'm seeing the difference from
Hey,
2 years
you know
ago
what? You know how I know
now,
that you're going through? You know what I'm saying? Because I took care of my wife's mom. Me and my wife took care of her mom for 3 years in our house. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting her in a home, you know what I'm saying? That's why we got the house that we have now with all the rooms for her. Because at first she was sleeping, when she first started going down and she couldn't get out the bed and all that, she used to be in our living room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we used to have to work around her, changing her and doing all that, man. So I know we did that for like 4 straight years. I mean, she passed right. Well, the cool thing about my wife's mom's death, she died right at the house, homie. So my wife was able to see her mom's last. You know what I'm saying? But we did the same thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't have Parkinson's. Don't get me wrong. I don't know it. You know, not to say what you doing. But
hey man, I didn't know, you know, it's just so many levels to Parkinson's, man. It's just no one person is affected the same. You know, it's
I don't know what part. You know what I'm saying?
It messes with your balance. It can make you rigid. I mean, it messes with your neck, your position of your body, and then it's an attack in the brain, man.
Right.
It's an attack on the brain, man, and
so you can't really.
It's crazy.
You got to add the safety on the COVID in the house, huh?
Yeah.
You can't be doing too much.
Well, yeah, you know, I don't know, man. My dad don't really get sick, but
right.
I mean, Parkinson's just kind of affects him differently than I've seen it with other people with Parkinson's who are, you know, you got people who are shake. They'll just, I mean, he'll shake when he gets nervous, you know, but it can mess with your thought processes too, you know. That's the other thing, man. That's a fucked up thing, man.
Hey man, I almost forgot about something I wanted to do, man, real quick. For those in the chat room that have Cash App me in the past, or you know my Cash App, not nobody that has never Cash App me. Cash App me $1 right now. If you Cash App me before and you got my Cash App me $1 right now. Everybody, I want everybody to Cash App me at least once in the past to Cash App me $1 right now.
Hey, that's real though, man. Everybody should be Cash Apping you anyway. We gotta support our own, man. Anyway, you know, we really need to. I mean, shit, we getting information and we getting, you know, content. Like, you ain't gonna see this shit on CNN or History Channel or BET or none of these 3-letter agencies. Network agencies, they all the fucking same, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but this I'm asking for a reason tonight.
Okay.
Because you got,
Oh, shit.
some days you guys really lift me up. You really pick me up. Carolina Blue, good looking out. But
Shit, you human, man.
I said $1, my nigga, not $500. $1.
Yeah, man, you human. We all dealing with something in this day and age, man. This is some crazy, it's some crazy times we in. You know what I'm saying? You got the spell cast of the television, man, manipulating a lot of thought, uh, generating the conversation, man, in which is, a lot of this country is going in. CNN, ABC, they have their place. Man, I'm to the point, man. I can't look at that stuff, but for so long, because it's
I didn't say
Oh.
listen, you guys. Cash App, not super chat. Cash App.
I can't see the scrolls because I'm on the stream, guard. So with this tab, I can't see none of that shit.
They rolling in now. All right, y'all stop now. Y'all stop it
Oh
now.
man, you worth it, brother. You worth it though. Real talk though, man. Everybody else supports their demonstrations. Why not?
Right, it's all good. Good looking out, homie. Good looking out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, some people don't have Cash App. That is, I got some homies like that, man.
Ah, y'all crazy. Nigga said $1.50. Ah, shit. This shit funny as fuck, though.
Where Loco at?
Hey,
I don't know. I ain't talked to Loco today.
Yeah.
Kev, we want to
Yeah.
be in on a joke. I want to be on a joke. What the fuck is a joke?
Well, Cash App me then, nigga.
That's not what the fuck you said. You said niggas that have cash apps you.
Then it don't apply to you, bro.
Oh, ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
Look,
Hey, I got a question. Y'all was talking earlier, you was making a point about hate, Kev,
and I
which
can't.
is true. It's a lot of hate, man. And that trips me out too, man. It could be from motherfuckers that you knew, man. You always thought was, kind of half-ass all right with sometime, man. And you just time
Yeah.
changes motherfuckers, man. And you end up, you know, like minds end
Mm-hmm.
up always seeking each other out anyway. The universe, I mean, you end up being cool with people you thought you never would be cool with, man, because just time just does things like that, man. You know, eventually time exposes everybody, for the realness or the fakeness or whatever, man. And it's crazy, man. The places that you find hate at, man. And the worst part of it is the subtle shit. You know what I mean? Like the little subtle shit.
Hell yeah.
You know,
You get
the
that
little
subtle
subtle
shit all the
things,
time.
man. That shit, man.
I ain't
It
know what
make
you
you
call
want
it.
to, huh?
Now I was gonna say you don't know how subtle a motherfucker be racist to you in a racist motherfucking city or something.
Oh
How
yeah,
subtle
yeah.
that shit could be. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
On the
man. Shit.
niggas will be subtle. I mean, a nigga be cool with you and swear your best friend, but we
All
don't
right,
even
good looking
see
out, y'all. Nobody else Cash App me. I'm waiting for y'all to tell everybody what happened. Good wants to know what's so funny. Y'all tell him what's funny.
I left my phone in another room, but
I'm on my phone, so I can't cash out and use my
It's all
damn
right. Don't worry about it.
headphone too.
I hit a 10-team parlay today, so I decided that I was going to send y'all some money.
God damn, nigga, good job. What you
hell
hit on?
yeah.
Everybody sent me some money. I blessed them.
That's what's up, man. Reciprocation, man. The universe, you doing what the universe expects you to do.
Hell yeah.
You did that out of your own heart.
Yeah,
You're a good
and
dude, man.
like I said, that's because y'all looked out for me a lot of times, man. So
You're a good
you
dude,
know,
man.
tonight I decided to give it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you in line with universal law, you
Always,
know?
always.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Now you finna give me some luck on this motherfucking tomorrow on this pick six. You know what I'm saying?
Binga said
I
he
ain't
didn't get
tripping.
nothing back. Let me check. Let me check, Binga. I might have missed you. Let me check.
hey,
Hey,
did somebody win
Kev.
that $1 billion lottery?
I'm not sure.
Did somebody hear Goob?
No, I ain't seen it. Let me
Okay,
Yeah.
look.
I did miss somebody. I missed one person. I got you coming right up, bro. Stay dangerous. Asiatic
Really?
Supreme and Noodle said nobody won the lottery tonight.
Oh, okay,
Oh yeah,
okay. Damn,
that's gonna
they
be a
gonna
nice.
keep us
That's gonna be
doing
a
the
nice
FOMO,
piece.
man. They gonna keep everybody on FOMO, fear of missing out. That's gonna make us run
To the
to the
lotto
store and buy a
place.
ticket. Yeah, because you never know. I mean, you ain't gonna win, but if you never play, you never know if you could have won, and then you might. So that thing gonna double.
Niggas
That
supposed
thing
to
gonna
tell
double, man.
Well, all y'all got some money to go play the lottery on me now. Y'all go play the lottery on me, man. When you hit, don't forget
Hey,
about me.
man, look, with a lottery jackpot like that, I can't understand why whoever win it, you got more than enough money to give everybody in this country 1 million motherfucking dollars, man. That would solve a lot of stuff right there. Everybody talking about a stimulus. It's like if it's that easy to give out money in a lottery, like what the fuck can't they just give that shit out for anyway? If they just really have people's interests at heart, which you know good and well they don't,
Yeah,
but yeah, like you can give out $1 billion, a sucker all of us to put in money on this $1 billion, which y'all making a bag anyway. Man, tell me you ain't got enough bread to hand everybody a ticket. Man, you got enough bread to hand everybody at least one motherfucking ticket, man.
Noodle said he.
One.
Kev, don't forget about Mike Marks. All right, let me check, bro. I thought I hit
somebody gonna
everybody.
hit.
What's up, Mike Morris? What's up, homeboy?
Yeah, well, for those of you that's a little slow with the fingers, don't cash at me no more. I ain't got that kind of money to be sending. I sent everybody got at me something. Let me see if
Hey,
I miss Mike Marks.
hey, man, can't nobody do, you can't do no more than what you done, man. You know, nobody can really ask nothing of that, man. That's,
Yeah, I just felt like doing it though, bro. It was.
hey, hey, that's seeds, Kev. You know, that's seeds, man. That's a reciprocation, man. You give, people
I don't
give
see
back.
no I don't see no Mike Marks, so I didn't get yours, bro. So you're not getting that.
Damn.
You didn't see mines on there either.
Nah, nigga.
Kev, you didn't see mines.
Nope. King Richie 94. Let me see.
I thought
King
I got
Richie
off here and
94.
did that shit. I guess I did.
I don't see. Oh, there. No, I see DT.
I'm good.
You use DT. I see it. I got
I
you.
got a nice. I got a nice little winner right here. Gonna play.
What's that, man? Is that a lottery ticket?
Huh?
What was that? A lottery ticket?
No, fucking with these horses.
Oh, yeah.
No, a horse, a horse ticket.
I used to have these dog tracks down here tough, man, in Texas, man. I don't even know if I had a homeboy used to go to the dog tracks, man, religiously, man. He was winning too off them dogs.
Yeah, I hit this right about 75 for $9.
Hey, that's a
I
hell
have
of a that's a hell of a return. And if you look at it
I
like
have
what
a
is a bank gonna pay you in interest? Nothing.
what it's like his Kev's 10 parlay. It would take it's a little easier, I think, for the parlays. They harder, but they're easier. But it's easier just to quick pick like the horses or playing the lottery.
Right.
And motherfuckers be
Yeah,
hitting it
yeah.
for less. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But any nigga that hit a 10 team parlay, you're good. I can't hit that shit for free on ESPN or ESPN Streak. I can't get a 10. I can't get a 10 winner in a row. Have you seen that, Kev?
Yeah,
ESPN Streak.
yeah.
Man, I got to 10 nigga, and picked the wrong motherfucking and got knocked out.
I think I
Dang.
got I think I got the 12 or 13. I got a couple of free hats and shit.
No, you know which one you talking about the other one. You're not talking about the one on
I'm talking about
ESPN.
covers. I'm talking about
Yeah,
covers.
covers. Covers does it, but ESPN Street, they do
Yeah,
different
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I never played it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But covers is cool. You get the little items that you get so high.
Hey, good looking out, J-Bo, man. Everybody sent me that video. I'll check it out. I mean, I got it at least like 25 times, man. I just haven't checked it out yet.
Hey, that was funny yesterday, that tweet, man, about that dude from Q9, man, laying it down. He got all them people wired up. You know what I'm saying?
Focus on my
Hey,
phone.
man, I know people around where I stay at, somebody in particular, man. I don't want to say they, man, I can't believe how they buy into that bullshit, man.
I
Like,
got I got some good reputable homies nigga on Instagram that was biting into that shit.
What's
I
that?
mean,
Them
the
QAnon
Q9 blast.
conspiracies,
Oh,
still in the vote and all that. Trump's gonna stay in 4 more years, and they're not letting Biden uh, have his ceremony. All that bullshit. Like Hutch said, he came clean. Like, man, it's over with. We lost. Go back to being a normal person again. So he let them know
Hey,
right there, you niggas is not normal. Like you niggas is
hey,
fucking.
man, for real, Kev, for real, man, you ain't got no more shot. Your stuff to me, it's like, bro, you can't think outside what you seeing on social media. Like, what happened to your own brain cells? Think about something. Now they mixed up some truth with some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But like, okay, why is it all this? I'm not for either party. First of all, I mean, I don't give a shit. And when it comes to something like that, because I got smashed under that drug law that we all know who wrote it, and that
right.
president Clinton signed off on it. I got my ass towed up in a courtroom by a Reagan era appointed type judge. That was a repub who was called maximum whatever his name. He was giving out maximum time to brothers. So it's like, who I'm gonna be rolling with? Who I'm gonna roll with?
Right. Hey, you know what?
When I see a motherfucker smashing me on, wham, I'm getting hit on this side of my head and that side of my head.
You
And
know
then you're
what?
gonna tell me over here I'm supposed to roll with you, and then you want me to roll with this team too? Wait a minute, both you motherfuckers didn't hit me upside my head, man. Like, how am I benefited?
Hey, you know what? You know what impressed me? If they finally got some get back. Let's say for this. All the motherfuckers that went up in that motherfucking Capitol. First of all, I want to see who gonna take that murder. First, I want to see the murder of old girl that jumped through that window and the police shot her. Because I've seen cases where motherfuckers go in and do just like that case in San Bernardino, where 4 niggas had robbed this convenience store. They killed 3 of the niggas. The one nigga got away. He caught all 3 murder cases. So if old girl got killed by the police, all them people that was breaking out that window should get that fucking murder for her getting killed in the conviction of crime. Then they got to figure out who gonna get the murder for the police officer that got bashed in the head. So if they want to impress me, get them niggas a whole bunch of fed time. At least 1,000 of them motherfuckers get a bunch of fed time. Might suffice for a little of what they did to black folks. Let's put it that way.
I mean, I look at that though, Mr. Goob, man. I see that. I mean, I think it's crazy how they was able to penetrate that. You're right, Asiatic Supreme. It was the whole sin. Well, to be honest, man, I mean, I threw that out as the short run, but to get the real deeper story is that whole drug law goes back to Nixon. When Nixon had his people go outside and arrest a 12-year-old kid, just hold up and say, I got this heroin right outside the White House. And we arrested, they ruined a 12-year-old black child's life to make an example. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody else get did like that but us, man. You know, it's like, you know, how long we gonna keep trying to play this side or that side? When we gonna play our own side? Like, have anybody ever listened to what that dude Claude Anderson had to say? I mean, have you ever listened to him, Mr. Goob?
No, I don't know that.
Check that brother. I've been listening to that dude when he was on BET for the first time, like back in '88 or something, man. When I was, you know, in the game, when my mind was just about getting that bag, and that brother said some shit back then that was kind of like it meant something to us. We wanted to try to latch on to that, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we 20-something in the '80s, in the middle of the height of the, you know, the drug, you know, the drug thing. You know, we trying to get that bag, and you know, by any means necessary, you know. So I mean, I felt him then. I couldn't put that shit together because I was living foul. But the brother still, that brother been saying the same thing consistently, man, to 2020, man. That dude in his 90s.
Right.
And what he got to say, it's like, I don't see how us as a people could be against anything this man had to say. That dude used to work for the Democratic Party.
Right.
And he was like, man, we need to get out of both of them shits.
Hey, sorry to cut you off. A thought just came to my mind, man. Remember when I was ranting and raving and I said black motherfuckers was going to be the one to go to jail? You see on the news today they got that black motherfucker? You stupid motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers roll with the white people and ran up in there, nigga. You stand out like a sore thumb, nigga.
Yeah.
And you're going to get more time than all them white boys.
All them. Hey, you know why? Because they say that he the one that set up the whole thing. That's why they trying to get Ted Cruz and they trying to get Harley out of the fucking Senate because dude is telling on them that they was helping him out.
Man, they all telling.
They
all telling. What you thought was gonna happen?
Hey, they fucking with the feds. The feds, they thought the feds was bullshit. The feds is gonna be on your ass for nigga. If it takes them 10 years to look at them all the pictures of all the motherfuckers, if you was there.
Listen, this is what happened. Remember what the conspiracy was. Trump is going to stay in for another 4 years.
Right.
They will not let Biden get in.
Right.
So the whole thought process was we could go do whatever we want. We could talk over. Trump's going to pardon us. Trump's going to let us out.
Right.
Now I didn't know that was criminal. I didn't mean to be there.
I didn't mean to say.
But they so lucky because they don't even have murder charges yet. They should have 5 murders.
Hey, listen. That's what the thing that I was saying. Not only the broad that got killed, what happened to the police officer that got bashed in the head? That's a straight brutal murder.
Exactly.
Telling me no niggas would be up for murder if it was a bunch of BLMs that went up in that bitch, it'd be already murders up on them motherfuckers. They'd be pitching charging. You was right there, right?
Bruh,
Murder on this motherfucker.
bruh. They killed a brother for selling cigarettes in front of a store.
Yeah.
They killed a brother in front of our eyes for a funky ass cigarette. Eric Garner up there in New York. They killed a brother for sitting in his car over a $20 bill from my hometown, man, from the city here, man, H-Town, George Floyd.
Yeah. Hey, but
you think damn they gonna let them ride? We gonna always get the shit end of the stick.
Did you hear about the female that got shot about 17 times when she drove in front of the damn off Senate? And the police in front of the was it the Senate House about 5 years ago?
Yeah.
She drove crazy in front of there, and they shot her whole car up.
Yeah.
The same police that let them motherfuckers go in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look at our Sean and Marlon Guest.
It's one America.
Yeah.
And it's,
but I want to see, like I said,
and it's divided, and it's two different pathways.
I'm waiting for who they gonna put up for their murders, or you just gonna let them murders slide? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it wasn't none of us involved with the murders. That's why. Yeah, they're gonna let that shit slide.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
You gotta man, them people let people in. Dude, I can't understand why brothers look, Cat come out there, he got a Confederate flag walking through the White House, right?
Right.
He got a fucking Confederate flag, but I'm supposed to be down with you. That flag represents the oppression of my motherfucking people, man. I'm supposed to be down with, man, I'm trying to cut your motherfucking head off, all you Confederate flag waving motherfuckers, man. You motherfuckers ain't my friend, man.
That's crazy.
You can't tell me you my motherfucking friend. You know what I'm saying? They did a dude.
You know who's telling them? Hey, well, here's the crazy part. I guarantee you it ain't very many black people telling on all them motherfuckers that's getting cracked. It's their own people's telling on their ass.
But it's always like, it's always your own. It's always your own.
Hey, they telling on them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Them going back to their states, wherever they came from, and motherfuckers see their picture on TV, they telling on them motherfuckers. They had John down there. Yeah, I knew he was a radical. He was there.
Hey, look. Hey, look, here in Houston, here in the Houston area, right? It was a dude, his wife, ex-wife, or what, his wife turned him in because he threatened. He told her, if you turn on me, his family, he told him, if you turn me in, I'm gonna kill our kids.
Right.
Like, how the fuck? What kind of mindset think about killing they kids, man?
He told the kids, you know, what happens to snitches.
Bro, this man threatened his own kids, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, come on, man. That you know what I'm saying? That demonstration, that ain't my argument, right? They wanted to penetrate that White House. My argument is on what we gonna do about getting this bag and building us up an economy that's gonna sustain us. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what they did in that Capitol. You know what I'm saying? They got their money, they people gonna get them lawyers, they gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, black unemployment still what it is. And our people worried about a motherfucking stimulus check when we need to be getting a bag, man, not the motherfucking stimulus check. We need a bag, homie.
Hey, it ain't too many of our own that's up there on top that's doing for the niggas that's down on the bottom, though.
Man,
there's very few. It's not as much money as we got in the black with blacks that have money. You know what I'm saying? They ain't putting it back. I mean, you can only put it back so far. I'll give it to this. You can only put it somewhere it's going to be used rightfully. If you just throwing it out there, just like they throwing the stimulus check. The thing of it is, you throwing the stimulus check to people that don't have it, don't want to get it no more. I mean, what the fuck? They gonna use it for what? Buying rims or car? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you some real shit though. I'm gonna tell you some real shit though. And K, I know I've been fucking with crypto for a minute, man.
It went
In
up. How
crypto,
much? It went
hey,
up.
look, in crypto, man, they've been giving airdrops free. Like they done gave out $2 billion in free air. I could tell you if y'all signed up for various platforms and you just, you know what I'm saying, did a transaction or two in the past, it's a good chance that you might get dropped an airdrop. And they've been giving airdrops, man, that had the value of $1,200 and up. Some a little lower. And it's crazy because only 1% of the world actually fucks with crypto. Like I'm talking about just any 4% know about it. 1% of the world, you're talking about 75 to 78 million people in the entire planet getting that bag. It's $1 trillion in crypto. Who teaching
Hey,
our people about that, man?
you
Who
know what?
teaching us about that?
That's what we need to
Ain't
learn
nobody
about.
teaching us about that, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some family members that just hit on that crypto bullshit, Hutch.
Yeah,
I said, my nigga Hutch was telling me about that shit. I didn't believe in
yeah.
it. They laughing and happy. They mad they didn't put more money in the shit.
Hey,
Hey,
another
look.
thing, man, fucking with them stocks, it's just like you can open a Robinhood account just to be a starter, even if you don't really know about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I started getting into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It early in the morning, man, if you're looking at the right stock, you just got to find out what's coming out. Like I had this one free stock. It was U.S. Steel. U.S.
Uh-huh.
Steel, while Trump was in office, like last year, that shit was when I got it as a free stock. I got it for like a buck. I didn't kept it just for that free stock, and it's right now it's like 12.86 just for that
Yeah. Hey,
free
man.
stock. I could
It,
trade it. I could just sit on it as long as steel is gonna keep going up. But what I did is just started investing and hearing from other people, looking at like marijuana stocks. That shit is
right.
starting to go up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me share something with y'all about crypto and just take this for whatever it's worth for anybody, man. I'm talking about everybody. Check this out, man. It takes 100 million what they call satoshis to make a Bitcoin, right? And think of those satoshis as being like a penny or something like that, right? Like today, they're only probably worth, I don't know, let's say like a million of them would cost you $300 right now. The thing with crypto is that it's limited and its value is just gonna keep going up and up and
Sound like
up and up.
Right.
So today, if you bought the crypto today, don't look at it as being, oh man, it was worth this and it went up to that price. Just hold that motherfucker. Because if you spent $300 and bought a million satoshis today, every year think of that satoshi gonna be 2 cents next year, 4 cents 2 years from now, 10 cents the year after that. Eventually, you're gonna have $1 per satoshi. You don't even gotta have the whole Bitcoin. And you spent that $300 and you got a million of them. 10 years,
Right.
15 years from now, you're gonna be sitting on $1 million that you can pass down to your children, or you could keep for yourself. Just think about that, man.
That's
We
what
we we can build our own bag, man. For
crypto
real.
is crazy when you look at it though. Because on the if you don't know what you're saying right there, the 100,000. Because when I looked at crypto and I look at the price of buying one crypto, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not in the other, I guess, brokerage type where I can piece it down. You
Right.
paying a lot for one fucking crypto on fucking like
But
Robinhood.
you don't have to buy the whole crypto, Goob. You can go on Cash App. And I'm not saying because Cash App, I mean, there's a lot of ways to fuck with crypto that I don't want to get into on this live. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
uh
yeah. That,
uh bro, you could go on Cash App. You could spend a $10, a dollar. Don't never fuck with that motherfucker, man. I mean, transfer it to a separate wallet. And I'm telling you, man, you know, I don't
right.
even want to say I'm telling you, do your own research because I don't want nobody to take my word, rely on shit I'm saying, because You got to do your own research. You know what I'm saying? You got to know for
But
yourself.
ain't they coming out?
I'm speaking
Ain't they
on
coming out with different types of crypto?
it's thousands of them, but
Oh,
your
okay.
main ones is gonna be Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Right,
Those are your
right.
main two. That's 75, damn near 80% of the market. You ain't gonna go wrong, man. You're not gonna go
Right.
wrong. It's a
Kev, you ever
long-term
fuck with
play.
this? No, no, go ahead.
I say it's a long. You got to think of it as a long-term play, and not for as a quick flip. You can quick flip it, but
Right.
I wouldn't want nobody to get disappointed and get disillusioned. Like, damn, I bought this shit at $10
Right.
and now it's not worth 50 cents. That's what it is. It might happen like that because the market goes up and down. It don't stay up. Don't nothing stay up forever. Just like we can't stay 30 forever.
You know
Me
what?
and you, we can't stay.
It's the same
Go
thing as
ahead.
buying penny stocks. If you get into the penny
Yeah,
stocks,
yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
That's the
You
good.
just sitting on them
Yes,
penny stocks.
yes, yes.
I
Yeah.
got into
I got a
I,
homeboy made a bag off of penny stock, man.
yeah.
I'm talking about made a
I got a
bag
penny
off that
stock on
shit.
my Robinhood called I can't go onto my phone right now, but it's a marijuana dispensary out of Canada. And they started as a penny stock and I bought into that. I've been sitting on that for like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? But they
Yeah.
rising. I just bought a whole bunch of stocks. It went from like $1. I think it's like 6.58 or something today. You know what I'm saying? So I just sit on the shit because cannabis is gonna be. I can't get into one like because Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart has one, but that shit is like $100 per stock.
Nah, you can't
But
make nah, you don't want to
right, but they shit is
nah,
going
you
up. That's
if
why I
your
fuck
money is
with.
long,
Huh?
yeah, if your money long, fuck with that $100 shit. But I mean,
Right, but I don't
even if
have the
your
money to
money,
do that.
yeah,
So
even if your money long, why go for that shit when I mean, I personally, I could fuck with stocks. I don't deal with it because I look at the chart, and the charts are the
right.
same no matter what it is. But
But my
the
homie been
thing that I
making
like
money
about
off Tesla. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He made a
Tesla,
lot of change off Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
Tesla been going up and down, but once they got them new batteries they putting in them or whatever, they stock went up. So if you bought it, say for you had a nice little change, you bought 10 stocks of the shit when it was at 700. I think the shit went up to like 853 or
blasted
something.
off like a rocket. I'm talking
Yeah,
about blasted off like a rocket, man.
yeah,
Hey,
but
look,
that's where you gotta find them stocks that do that. It's the same thing as you saying as Bitcoin. It's gonna go up. It's just a longer time. Most motherfuckers
it's
that's
a
doing stocks is looking for that immediate where they can trade. If I can trade, if I can spend $100 on a $5 stock and that motherfucker move to $10, I just double my motherfucking money. You
But
know what I'm
hold on,
saying?
Goob. But hold on. I mean, you can flip it to see. I just don't want people to get the wrong idea. I'm gonna put it like this: in December, the all-time high of Bitcoin prior to this month was that it had got to 19, right, thousand.
Right,
You don't got to put that much money. If you would have put $100 on it, right, in
right,
December,
right.
that motherfucker was at 13,000, right? It shot up to $41,000, man, last week. You know
Yeah.
how much a gain that is? Your
If you
hundred
make yeah,
dollars, you know what your $100 would look like if you just wanted to cash out in the dollars?
four
Come on,
racks.
man.
Yeah, you'd have made 4 racks in a week.
Bruh, you can do it. Is it like
Yeah,
that every day? I
yeah.
mean, for some people that know how to trade, yeah, but like I say, the bottom line for me is just holding it, Satoshi. You hold it, that motherfucker is gonna. It's like gold. Gold is not as valuable as crypto. The people who once held gold, they all moving into Bitcoin. All the big institutions, they
Right,
running
right.
from the dollar, man. They running from the dollar. They looking at this pandemic and they seeing all these money just being dumped out there. They like, damn, this shit ain't gonna be worth shit if they just keep printing money. So they buying billions and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of
Yeah, I see. I
Bitcoin,
never.
man.
But you know what? It was crazy. Is I went on this. I went on this betting thing. I was gonna bet on some horses, and so I went on this betting site. And when I tried to put my money on, it wouldn't take my money. This motherfucker kept telling me you need to put Bitcoin. Like, man, I don't know what the fuck Bitcoin. How the fuck I would get some Bitcoin? So I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I looked up Bitcoin. I was like, man, I ain't finna pay for one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand what Bitcoin. So I don't know what they were
Oh
saying.
man. Yeah.
But in
Yeah, it's a
order for me
deep,
to,
it's a deep, it's
yeah,
deep.
that
Hey,
shit's too
look,
deep for me.
they got a bull, they got something called a bull token, right? That is paired with the Bitcoin. It moves 3 times the amount of Bitcoin. It went it went from $5,000 to $90,000 during the same time Bitcoin shot up.
Right.
You ain't go the dope game not gonna pay you that, man. I've been on all sides of this shit, hustling. You know what I'm saying? I've been in these streets like a motherfucker, man. Honestly, all my life, bro. The dope game ain't gonna pay you like crypto paying right now. If you know
Yeah.
what you fucking with. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like like everybody that was cooking and moving at work, everybody didn't make a big bag hustling that yay, man. You know what I'm saying? But the motherfucker that was thinking, they made bags with that work. So
Right.
in other words, you got to put that work in to understand how that crypto shit move, because it can bang harder than a dope game. For real.
Yeah. See, you got to get it. A person have to get into that
Yeah.
fucking with some crypto. You ever, Kev? You ever invested in some stocks?
I don't do no investing, man. I invest a lot of time. That's about it.
See,
But
Kev,
back
you would be good in
when I
this
was
shit,
young, though,
though. Yeah.
when I was young, homie, and getting my money, I was working and I was hustling the streets real tough and gambling. I went I went and got some CD accounts. So I was dropping a lot of money in CD accounts. But where I fucked up, I'm a gambler. So once a nigga got broke, I'll be at the bank
Oh
on
man.
the day that CD pay off. I'll be there to pick it all up, man. I'm on my way to Vegas.
Yeah.
right.
But I had the right idea, just didn't do it right.
Yeah.
And them
Right.
Hey, it
CDs,
ain't too late.
they used to pay back then, you know what I'm saying? Anything extra was cool. So shit, I go pick that money up and have a few hundreds on top of it. I was good with that shit.
Right.
On each one, I'm saying, on each account.
Yeah. See, that's
Yeah.
what we don't. That's what we don't do now, man. Is investing in shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm
Shit.
telling, man, look, I'm just meeting you, right, Goo? I'm just really meeting you. And I got love for you, brother. And I'm telling you some real
Right.
shit. Like, if
Oh,
you got some bread, and I'm not saying fuck with your, your bill money or nothing, but a little at a time, man,
right.
accumulate some Bitcoin, bro. Your grandkids gonna love you for it, man, one day, man.
Hey, look,
They're gonna love you, man.
I'm on Robin Hood. Once we get off here and I can get off my phone, I'm finna go on in and trade something and put it in, see what I can get on the Bitcoin side on Robin Hood. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a little change in Robin Hood. I trade almost every day. You know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
try to get up. I try to get up when the stock is 7 o'clock. It's 7:30 our time when the stocks open in New York. I try to get
yeah.
up at that time just to look at what I could trade or switch up on my shit. So
Well, I want to give a word of advice to everybody that I cashed up tonight, man. Y'all got enough to go get some gas and go play some lottery tickets if you in California, man. So go on, man. You ain't got nothing to lose. You got some free gas and some motherfucking lottery tickets. You might be a millionaire.
Hell yeah. Shit. Hey, you never know unless you play it. You can't say, if you ain't played it, and then somebody else win it, hey,
hey, what they hey, you can't win if you ain't in it.
I
hey,
mean,
you can't win if you ain't in it.
I can't
You
make them
know,
go to the store, but I damn sure
you
gave
know what
them
I mean?
something to go play the lottery with.
Shit, you got a
Hey
gift
Kev,
horse,
hey
you
Kev, I
know.
heard you talking about the I heard you talk about the Stardust. Hey, nigga, I used to
Yeah,
get comps at the Stardust. I
me
used to
too.
every time me and my wife went to Vegas, that's where we stayed at. We got married in Vegas. We stayed in the Stardust. I didn't play nothing but blackjack and poker in the Stardust. That's all I played. Look, what made me start playing poker, I don't play blackjack no fucking more. Got broke on my motherfucking wedding night playing blackjack.
Damn.
And went down. Remember downtown? Kev?
Yeah.
Older
Yeah.
ones?
Of course.
They had the double decks of blackjack. So you could win it was easier to win with the double deck. But boy, after I lost my money and got it back on the double deck downtown, I never played blackjack again. That's why I went to poker.
Sean Williams said, let's talk about investments and stocks once a week. That'd be cool. I mean, if Hutch is with it, Hutch could be the man that leads the charge.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't mind sharing what I know. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then come on and speak on, what on what you doing on Robin Hood, Mr. Goob.
Hey, what I'm telling you, if all they got to do is put $100 on Robin Hood, you know what I'm saying? First, you'll get a free stock, and the motherfucker just invest. You know what I'm saying? You just got you can't trade it every day. That's the bad thing about Robin Hood. You can't trade every fucking day, but you can buy shit and let it sit. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a few stocks that's been sitting for like 7, 8 months.
I bet a motherfucker can't tell you can't bet horses every day.
No,
only on Mondays and Tuesdays I don't bet.
Hey, that dude that was asking me about Charles White. I mean, what was his name? Kev Charles. I don't really know much about him, man. I mean, he's not here in Houston, man. I've been hearing about him and seeing him, and I saw him on the platform when Kev interviewed him, man. He, it's like Loco said. I don't know. It sounds like he treading a dangerous line, man. So I don't.
Oh, he definitely doing that. That's his thing. That's what he likes to do.
Thing. That's his MO.
That's crazy to me because what's happening here in H-Town. I bet you some of the people out there, I know Mike, probably some other, man, it's a lot of youngsters, man, getting dumped out here in Houston, man. Like
I hear in Murderworth, it's the same thing. That's where he at.
Man, these youngsters, man, I'm talking about teenagers. Every day you turn, they dumping each other, man. They murking each other, man. Like, damn, bro. I mean, that's always happened, but it's like a spike all of a sudden. I'm seeing kids, killing each other now, man. Like, I mean, I guess it happened. I mean, my brother got killed like that, man, when I was 17. So, but
hey, when poverty gets worse, things in poverty gonna get worse, no matter what. And the shit ain't getting no better if they don't put no, you know what I'm saying, help out for motherfuckers.
Nah.
Because motherfuckers gonna have to get it. I mean, either you gonna starve or you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? And
hey, bro, that's like I tell a homegirl of mine, man, quit telling your kid, man, you know what I'm saying, mama ain't got, making them feel bad when you ain't got no bread, because that child gonna grow up just like how he gonna grow up, because like my parents were around, but in the 80s when Reaganomics nigga hit, man, bro, I wasn't gonna work for no $2.92. I started out 15. I had a job one time. I made $2.92 an hour. What the fuck was I gonna do with that?
Right.
What was I gonna do with $2.92 an hour?
And then that's just crazy.
Remember that shit? That was minimum motherfucking wage, bro, for a long time, man. $2.90. This not South America. We talking about Mexico. This was the United States, man.
Right.
And then you put this carrot in front of motherfuckers, right? The drug trade, like you put this work. Cause I remember this shit plain as day. I think I was telling Kev when you was here, man. Like I remember when it was nothing but weed on the streets, man, in the early 80s. And then all of a sudden there was no weed one day in Houston. and these people just started popping up with this powder. You know, instead of selling weed, you're like, well, what's this shit? Oh man, this is cane. You know what I'm saying? By 83, 84, man, it was
Right.
on, man. It was on. You know, it's like, damn, work for $2.92 or go get this bag. $2.92 or go get this bag.
Hey, at least they're trying to get motherfuckers $15 an hour minimum wage, huh? That's gonna help some motherfuckers out.
I think that would be good, but I want to see what's going to happen with the economy because that's going to put more dollars. Is that going to make? I mean, I think it's cool, right? But then businesses might be like they're gonna start upping the price on shit. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens, man.
See what they need to do. Every business that went out during this motherfucking time. If this motherfucker, another thing, they would have impressed me, nigga, you need to give every one of them a PPP loan. You know what I'm saying? To get their shit started back up. All the motherfuckers that shut down and did all that and had to lay off all the people.
Hey, Goob,
ain't gonna get no better. What?
Hey, Goob, it's 300 million. They say it's 330 million Americans, right?
Right.
That lottery, whoever win, I can't help it, man. $1 billion, right? You mean to tell me a motherfucker can't give everybody in this country $1 million? How's that gonna hurt anybody?
Hey, if that's the case,
how that's gonna hurt somebody?
But if that's the case, why Bezos and the dude from Amazon and them ain't doing the same thing? Them niggas is billionaires. You know what I'm saying? If they really want to put money into this motherfucker and help motherfuckers out.
Amazon's about to help y'all get them vaccinations.
Shit.
Oh man, don't get me on that one, kid. Please don't get me. Check this out, man.
Am I
You
lying?
got a guy.
Hutch?
Huh?
Am I lying?
No, you're right.
No, you know what?
Right.
I heard a thing that Amazon said. Listen, Amazon said you can use their storage as long as my employees get the vaccine first, and then you can use it to push out all the vaccines throughout the United States. You know what I'm saying?
Man, why do you gotta? This is my thing right here, man.
Expeditiously.
Yeah.
Why? How do you think about this? I don't think a lot of people realize. Think about this, man. You got a computer coding guy pushing everyone, a coder pushing a vaccine for a virus is the size of a nanite. A nanite is what's used in nanotechnology. They can program nanites to do things. You think about this, man. A virus is the size of a nanite. It could be programmed, and you got a computer coder fucking around with vaccines. But Dr. Sebi was wrong, right? Dr. Sebi's had to be silenced because he was telling you nature can knock out a virus. But you're going to listen to a computer programmer, a coder, tell you to take this, this concoction.
Well,
think about that.
They finna start give them away for free.
Man, they doing this thing. I mean, you probably see it where y'all at, right? Oh, they're running out of vaccines. Not enough. The minority community is not being serviced. You know, they're making you the program and the spell, because that's what that device is. It's a medium. It's a spell. The spell is to make you think you need to run out there and get in line and get this vaccine. You know, they're making you feel like you need to go out there because they're creating this Hegelian dialect, man. Create the problem, present a solution, and then, act upon it. Get everybody to feed into it, man. It's frightening to me, man. It's frightening.
Well, it's gonna be
very, very scary.
It's gonna be a whole lot of motherfuckers going before me. I'm gonna let them work it out.
Hey,
tell me how to work out for them.
It normally takes 3 years, 3 to 5 years to get a license for a vaccine because they gotta see the effect over a period of time. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes those vaccines don't hit you and harm you that month, that day. It might be a year from now. Motherfuckers probably, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's just too experimental. I don't want to, go too in. They probably gonna be knocking on my door.
Hey,
It takes 3 to 5 years to get a license for that. All of a sudden, they get an emergency. We're gonna just bypass everything, and you're gonna see in real time what the effects would have been had they normally followed, the chain, their own command. Like you just gonna try some shit on the public that quick? They must already had this shit ready. That's the only thing I could think.
yeah. Except for the motherfuckers that died from it, they wasn't ready.
What I think about the 5G, hey man, 5G can yeah. I mean, I made mention one time in a comment that there's all kind of viruses that lie dormant inside of us that they're untriggered. You got to realize a virus is an electromagnetic vehicle. So if it's an electromagnetic vehicle, it could be animated to a level that we're not aware of by 5G, frequency, because 5G is an electromagnetic frequency. It's a frequency. So, I mean, can it harm our bodies? Yeah. I mean, I would think so. That's why I keep all these things on me, man. I'm stoned up. Blue blockers. This blocks the blue frequency.
On what?
And I'm not saying it on I'm talking about blue light, These glasses, these are not just prescription, just as big. I mean, even though I use them to kind of see, hey man, we ain't getting no younger, so you got to look out for you,
Right.
Cause I stare at these screens all day long, man, and that damn blue light, man, is harmful, man, to your eyes.
Right. But
yeah.
Like people say, they taking this vaccine. Some people is healthy before it. I used to think about taking the test. What if some people taking them tests, they be healthy as hell. They take the motherfucking test, next thing you know, oh yeah, I'm COVID positive. Nigga get sick in the motherfucker.
Yeah, mentally.
Mentally. Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Hey man, those tests, and they don't tell you the truth about all them tests, man. Them tests come back both positive and negative. My homeboy down the street, his mama died this past week, and she hurt herself. She went to a hospital. They gave her a COVID test one time, and they said negative. They gave her another COVID test, and then they stopped. They just pulled everybody away from her because it was iffy. They said it was iffy, and then I was telling them, man, if you remember back in the early part of it when this COVID hit, there was a study that was out, that's International Institute of Health on their website, that said 80% of these positives are false positives. I mean, everybody got to do what they got to do, man. But after she passed away, he was pressing them about, did she have COVID? And they was like, he thought they were just blowing him off because she's dead now. But they did come back and say, well, no, after we thought we couldn't read that test too well, it come to find out it was negative after all. So that's just something that happened here recently, man. This past week. Yeah. Man, Hank Aaron, I like what you putting up about Hank. I remember going to see Hank Aaron when I was a child, man. My dad took me to that baseball game. We was hoping to see if he was gonna break the record against the Stros at that time, which he still had a few to go, but we just wanted to be a part of that history, man. My pop took me, man. That was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool about brother Hank Aaron. Yeah.
Who you got this weekend, Kev?
Man, I don't even know who play. All I gotta do though is look at the matchups. I'll tell you.
I'm talking about Bills and
The Bills,
KC.
who the Bills play?
KC.
I got KC, man.
Oh shit,
Easy.
yeah.
I
I
got
got
KC.
KC.
Easy.
And then Tampa Bay and Green Bay.
I got Green Bay, man.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't
Yeah.
say that with a lot of confidence.
Huh.
I got
Hey, I
Green
just
Bay, man.
be honest with you. I don't want to see Tom going back to that motherfucking game, man.
I wouldn't mind Tom going, man. Tom was great. He gave me a lot of great memories and won me a
Yeah.
lot of money. But because I didn't think he could go and get to the Super Bowl right away, I don't want him to go. I'm hating. I'm a hater.
You
Plus,
Hey,
hate because
on my
are you
Doug
hate?
Williams jersey. If I had my Doug Williams throwback Tampa Bay, nigga, I'll be pulling for Tampa Bay. I'll be wearing Doug Williams tomorrow, nigga.
Hey, so are you hating because he not a Patriots no more, and he going to the Super Bowl?
No, I'm hating because in my mind, remember I explained this to you guys a few times. I thought his skills diminished. I thought
Right.
his arm was weaker, his movements were slower, and so I didn't think he could get the job done. That's all.
Yeah.
man, he impressed me, and I never was a Tom Brady fan. I'm like, man, this dude's still doing it. Damn. I'm I'm surprised actually. I'm like, damn, that dude's still doing it, man.
But if hey, on the Kansas City and Buffalo tip, if old boy is not up to par and he still got that concussion shit fucking with him,
He'll be all right.
you know what I'm
You know,
saying?
when we was coming up, Gould,
I'm gonna
nigga,
have to take.
a concussion didn't mean nothing. You get socked upside the head, you get ran over by a car, nigga, you get up and play the next play.
True.
Sideline kill. That's what we played in these streets.
Man, he'd be all right.
Sideline kill.
He'd be all right. Yeah, exactly, Hutch. And you better get your ass back up, or we gonna clown you, nigga, for your whole childhood. You getting clowned, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
rule number one: don't get knocked in the bushes. Rule number
Right.
two: don't get upended on a pass play
And don't go out for a pass and run into a motherfucking car.
or a
You know,
tree.
you know the car is on the side of the street. Why you running over there?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that shit used to be funny as a motherfucker watching motherfucker up in on a car trying to catch a football.
Hell yeah.
Man, that's what I used to do, man. I was too slow to stick a motherfucker, so I just step back, wait till they throw the pass, and hit that nigga below the knees, nigga. You flipping. Same shit I used to do on the basketball court, nigga, when I get mad at you, nigga. Up in. That's what we call it. Up in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You don't even see that shit no more. I don't think they
I,
could
I,
hit below the knee.
you don't
Hey,
even see kids out there playing football in the street no more, man.
In
it,
Alabama, they was balling though.
it,
Oh,
Alabama.
where they?
But they
hey,
was in the
Kev,
park, not the street. They was in the park, not the street.
what is it?
Yeah.
If if Buffalo is 6 or more, I'm taking Buffalo with the points.
Hey man, whatever you want to take on Buffalo, nigga, call me up. Don't even bet on the horses, nigga. Just bet me.
Okay, I
Uh-oh.
got you. I already said what I'm betting. I'm taking Buffalo with the points.
All right. How many points is it, nigga? You got to bet.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, what you gonna bet on the horse? You could just bet me.
I bet at least a dub every day on the horse. I'm gonna still bet my horses. Your
And
money ain't got no.
you gonna bet a 25-cent trifecta or some shit, nigga.
Man, I got to hold on, bro.
A pick six,
I got an
25 cents.
Listen here, I got an $8 ticket right there. I don't bet. Hold on, man. Let me hold on. Don't
my
make me
nigga,
start looking what I done bet today,
my
man.
nigga put so
Man,
you want
don't
to
make
bet
me
me
start looking at.
$8?
Don't let me start betting
Okay,
that,
that's
man.
12. So you want to
Hey,
bet 8 or
don't let
12?
me.
What you want to bet,
Don't
8 or 12?
hold on. Don't let me start.
Find your biggest ticket, nigga.
Huh?
Find the
this one.
biggest ticket. That's what you
Oh,
want to bet?
no, let me pull out this one because this was only $9,
How
but
much?
that paid me $75 already. So I got that
$9.
cash.
That's what you want to bet me?
No, no. I said I bet you a dub.
All right, bet. What's the point
Yeah,
spread?
I, I'm getting it right now.
Barry Bonds, #1 in home runs. He got Hank Aaron about 12. You know, they be hating on Bonds.
Oh shit!
I like Bonds just because everybody hate on
It's
him. Fuck it.
three,
You
I
want the
like
three or
Bonds.
that ain't enough?
huh?
What you want to do?
What you say?
You want 3 points?
It's 3 points.
All right,
I take 3 points.
$20. Bet.
$20. I
Bet.
got you. I got you cash out.
Three push.
Yeah,
3 is a push.
yeah. Three is a push for now because we going off what it is now because it may go up.
No, no,
So,
no, 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 no. We
so I'm just
locked
giving.
in. Just
Listen,
like when you.
I'm giving you the 3 points. I'm saying that it could go up, but I'm giving you what
Oh,
the
okay.
point is now.
I'll take 3 points. I was gonna give
No,
you 3, but I'll
no,
take
no,
3.
no. You minus 3 points. You minus
Okay,
3
that's
points.
cool.
Uh-oh.
You know,
Uh-oh.
terminology is important when you betting. You know that now.
Yeah, that's why I
That's,
said.
You said you
that's a
giving me
contract.
3 points.
That's a contract. A
Yeah.
bet.
Oh, I didn't mean. I said I'm giving you minus 3 points. I mean, I'm getting 3 points. I said I was taking the points. I
But
already knew Buffalo was gonna get the points.
but the bet is 3. If it go to 2 or 4, it's still our bet is 3.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too.
Yeah. Barry Bonds is great. Man, I love Bonds, man. I got
Oh
pictures of
yeah.
Bonds, man. At Dodger Stadium, man. Bonds was cool because now what I'm about to say is stereotype, it's a generalization. So the white Dodgers organization has always been said to be prejudiced. They're racist. You know, they love white dudes. They won't retire no black players. And so that's why they didn't like Sheffield, because Sheffield spoke on that shit. So the fans, man, the baseball fans at Dodger Stadium, the whites, they are racist as hell. And plus, we Dodger fans and we hate the Giants, just naturally hate the Giants.
Yeah.
So Barry Bonds would come to Dodger Stadium and they would be talking shit to him, calling him all kind of racist shit, man. And Bonds took that shit like a Trojan. And that's what I liked about him. I admired about him. He didn't let it get to him like I seen people get to Ken Griffey and A-Rod and them. He just like, all right, nigga. Watch this
Well,
home run, though.
well,
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch me rob this boy, though. He run, he make a cool catch, and he look. You know what I'm saying? He was confident in this. Man, I love that shit.
Yeah. You gotta love that, man.
Yeah. And he was
You
the
hate
shit
it.
with the Pittsburgh Pirate. People don't talk about that no more. When they
they
had
don't.
Van Slyke, Bonds, Bonilla, who else they had?
Shouldn't he be in the? Shouldn't him, man? What you call him? Be in the hall?
He should be in there, but
He should be in the hall, man.
Yeah.
this is
Should.
what people got to remember. That's why I say I try to call a ball and a strike a strike. Us three, we say he should be in there. But now, if you look at the history of baseball, that's still a racist sport. So, and then the media is predominantly white in baseball. So now you got a dude like Barry Bonds, this big old black dude, that won't talk to the media, white people that's getting paid and they want the story so they can get bigger in the media and get more money. So now it's kind of like y'all was saying, like Goob was saying earlier about the Democrats should try to shit on the Republicans now. Well, now you got the sports writers. What do? They vote you into the Hall of Fame. So now as they get back in Bonds now, like, nah, nigga, remember you
Right.
wouldn't give me them interviews?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember I couldn't talk to you after games? So they won't vote him in.
Yeah. That's a cold spot.
Yeah, it is. But he should have known that as a player. I knew it. I'm sure Willie Mays told him. I'm sure Hank Aaron hollered at him about it, but he was
Yeah.
an arrogant son of a bitch. when it comes to white people. And if y'all don't know, let me share something with y'all. What really pissed them off about Bonds wasn't the steroids. What pissed them off about Bonds was Bonds said he was going to break the Great White Hope's record. This is baseball. Let me remind you what I just said.
Right.
Baseball is a racist sport. And you're going to come out and call out their hero?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what they really was mad about on Bonds. And so now you got that coupled to he wouldn't give post-game interviews to these white people. Come on, man. They hate that motherfucker.
Yeah. 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 I still like him. Fuck it.
Me too. But I'm saying the white media, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna hate him, you know. They just use, like you said, they just using the steroids as the justification,
Of course.
you know.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, you
Now,
can't deny what that man did in the game. That man was cold in the game.
Bro, did they ever give a fuck when Mark McGwire was hitting the ball over the fence 60 fucking times when he
Hell
was
no.
juiced up? They ain't had no problem with that.
None.
Shit, they didn't have a problem with what's old boy name from Cuba or whatever. I mean from
Sosa. But you know what? Sosa fucked himself when he had that cork bat.
Oh yeah.
He came up with that cork bat and broke that motherfucker and said, "Oh, that's my practice bat."
Yeah.
They said, if you don't get your skin bleaching pink lip ass up out of here, take your ass back to the Dominican Republic, you black son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude tripped out with that damn bleaching ass shit.
That motherfucker thought he was a Latino all them years. When his back broke, he found out he was black.
Yeah. Yeah. That was some good shit right there, man. Hey, Kev, let me ask you something, man. What you had all them tapes you've been putting up? I mean, that was some good footage, man. I like that you had on Ice-T and Public Enemy and Big Daddy Kane. All of them came out.
Yeah, I got another one too. I just put in the shop. Probably be ready next week, sometime a week and a half. But this is all I'm gonna say about all that shit. And let this sink in. Imagine all of the shit the LAPD, the LA Sheriff, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, Federal Bureau of Investigations, coupled with Santa Monica Police and Inglewood Police. Imagine what they done confiscated from me. Imagine back then, I already told you guys, I used to tape over shit. So imagine what I done taped over. And then, nigga, I done moved 3 different states. Nigga didn't have a place to stay at one time, stayed in a motherfucking hotel out here for a while, then put my shit in storage, left my shit in the house with a couple other families. Imagine how much shit I got missing through all that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let me just say this. The one thing I regret though, I forgot who I was telling, but I was just telling somebody that I can't believe, nigga, all them years or all the times that I fucked with Ice-T, I never told Ice, let's take a picture, except for UCLA. So that's the only picture I got with Ice-T is Ice-T and Flavor Flav. And I might have one with me, Ice-T, and Chuck D. But other than that day at UCLA, I'm in this nigga's house, all his houses, his bachelor's, his house in Hollywood Hills. Nigga, we going to eat, Venice Beach, different restaurants. I never, ever asked to take a flick with Ice-T. And it's like, fuck, what was I thinking all them years?
It'd be like that. I mean, you know what you did, man. You know?
Yeah, I mean, not for proof, just for me. Like, nigga, them were good memories. Ice was a mentor, man. That dude was 10 years older than me. So he had all the game, from the burglaries, the robberies, the credit cards, to the women, sex, everything, bro. So I learned a lot from that dude. Now, it would be cool to look at some pictures like, damn, I remember this, that, and the other. You know what I mean?
I remember, maybe you probably remember because you was around. Remember an interview he did? Like somebody I think asked him, now that you're making records, are you making probably more money or something about him making more money, right? And he made a comment like, more money. He said, man, I think he said at 6 in the morning, something about he got 200,000 for that. He said, man, in my neighborhood, we made 400,000 a weekend. He said, you tell me, am I in the rap game for the money or not? I was like, damn.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
Shut the motherfuckers up real quick.
One thing about Ice-T, ever since I know him, since like '82, Ice always had money.
Hey, you know what, Kev? Me and my cousin was laying in the grass up at LACC on Vermont by
Hold
Melrose, and Ice T come. He used to have a primer
Porsche.
Porsche. He came flying past it, but we always knew where he was going. He was going to that club by MacArthur Park.
Radio Trump.
Yeah, where they filmed Breaking, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was a trip. Same era. I used to see that nigga all the time.
Damn, John Lewis was an icon, man. Kev Mac, not the 25-cent pick six.
Oh, they got the 20-cent pick six if you want to be exact. That motherfucker is
Talking to a
paying
real
out.
horse better.
Huh?
Talking to a real horse better.
Oh yeah, 20-cent pick six, man, to get you a few racks, huh? You know what I'm saying? Easy money. You can spend like $14, $20 on the ticket on me. You get if it come out and it don't pay all the way out, and everybody just a few people hit, it's gonna always turn over. You'll get about 1,000, 1,400 for it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they have the payout days. Motherfuckers hitting 100,000 on the motherfuckers for 20 cents.
Yeah, I feel you.
Wait a minute, what you say, Goob? 20 cent getting hit in 1,000.
100,000 when they have the payout days on the pick six on certain tracks like Aqueduct, Santa Anita, Del Mar. All them got 20-cent pick sixes now. They bringing it so they can bring people in to bet.
Yeah, I remember Gregory Jake from Harlem or 40s had a hit on the horses, man. That nigga hit for a bunch of money, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, man. You have your up and you. One thing about it, man, it relaxes me like a motherfucker.
I think he might have hit for 360 racks.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. Motherfuckers can't hit that for that. You know, man, you play the right pick four, it's gonna pay a good few
And
grand.
guess what? A lot of niggas was mad at him because he didn't bless them. Like, why nigga gotta bless us when he get it though?
Right. Yeah.
Sheree Reed. Really? Oh, Sheree Reed? All right. All right, Sheree Reed. KMV. Thanks for all the super chats and cash outs.
Yeah.
What's up, Crystal? How you doing?
I can't see none of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mm.
That's just like
Go ahead.
like Ice-T was a motherfucker though. That just dude said Ice-T was his cousin, man. That's cool, Black Warrior Spirit. That's what's up. That the brother Hutch and Above the Law, the group is related to my family. I didn't really know him like that, but
What
yeah, that
about
dude
Nipsey?
is in my family. Huh?
Yeah.
What about Nipsey?
Oh yeah, Nipsey is his mom is in my family too as well. Matter of fact, when I told you when I was in my family reunion in LA 2015, they said she was there. I don't really know, but I mean, I didn't see him. I didn't even know him, like that. I didn't know her. I just meeting like, how the family reunion be a lot of people there, man. But they told me, when I showed you that message that some of my people put on Facebook
Yeah.
the day he got, he lost his life, he passed on, man. That's when I found out. I didn't know him, no. Yeah, a lot of my relatives were out there, man. My cousins and they were all out there, for the funeral, man. Well, everybody in LA was there, so but they kind of took that to heart.
Yeah. Hey, that's kind
They
of
took
funny.
that to heart.
That's kind of like I was saying about my granddaddy, man. Like I don't know that nigga bad.
Come on, Kev.
Nigga, I don't
That's
know
your
that.
DNA, man. That's your DNA.
Man, I wouldn't give up. One of them letters is missing. Instead of DNA, it was MIA.
Oh man. Yeah, that's kind of tough, man. You look for
I
your
don't know.
grandparents,
I don't know.
huh?
I don't know if I'm ever interview Big PP. I mean, I've tried. I don't know what else to say. Man, it's all good though, man. I mean, no hard feelings, shit. I mean, the nigga ain't here for me to tell him nothing, shit. I
Yeah,
never,
yeah.
you never got to speak my mind to the nigga, except for that $10 bill I wanted to slap him with.
Hey, at least he gave you something, man. You can't ever say he didn't give you nothing now.
Right?
He
You
gave
can't
you
say
something.
that. I could say I why women think niggas ain't shit though.
Hey, I feel the same motherfucking way. I ain't gonna lie. On my other side, nigga, hey, if the nigga walked in the room, I wouldn't know who the fuck he was.
Hey man, as long as we can laugh about it, man, it's all right.
Hey, check this out. I got a homie, right? One of my welding partners, man, on the gig. He didn't know his father. You know what I'm saying? So, man, he drug his father. Man, he went to his father's funeral, man, at least 20 times that I know of, man. At least, you know, he was like, fuck him. I don't know him. I was like, God damn, homie. Whenever he didn't want to go to work, man, he'd tell him in a minute, he had to get ready for this funeral, his father and all that. I was like, that's crazy, man.
Right, right. I, you know, look, this shit is crazy when you grow up and you don't know that side of your DNA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
Sorry.
most most people that I know that grew up like that, man, wasn't looking to try to find them. And they just felt that, hey, the motherfucker didn't want me. What the hell I'm going to look for him for?
yeah. I had a lot of my homies, don't know they pops. I got, it's like 50-50,
Right. See, what I
It's
told
like
myself
50-50,
is when
man.
I had kids, I wasn't gonna be that. I was gonna stop the cycle. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
felt if I had a chance to have kids, you know what I'm saying? Because at a point I didn't think I would ever have no kids because I was doing so much time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit.
Yeah.
When you do almost your whole 20s, you don't think you're gonna have kids. I didn't have kids till I was 30 years old. We didn't think nothing about no kids. Nigga thought about
Yeah.
them streets. But then when I started having kids, that changed my whole aspects on life. You know, everybody, I didn't hate every motherfucking body. I didn't put myself out in that stupid, dumb, dangerous shit because I wanted to raise my motherfucking kids. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. Yeah.
before then, nigga, I didn't give a fuck about all that. You know what I'm saying? But like I tell my kids, they be like, we're grandpa with it because they always knew my mom. You know what I'm saying? But only thing I could do is give that to my step pops, who me and him didn't even get along. But I'd rather give my kids to say, hey, you can call him step pops. That's the closest thing you're gonna get to somebody that raised me. You know what I'm saying? But,
Right. Right. That's cool though, man. At least you're doing that. You know, it's a lot of people ain't doing that, man. It's a lot of people ain't doing that, man. You know,
Right.
it's a lot of women out here too, man. They, you know, they shit. I guess they figure they ain't got no dude, man. Some of them, I ain't gonna say a lot, but I've seen, you know, where they living foul as a motherfucking, and these kids running wild, man. You know, 'cause they out there trying to be the kid too. You know, and it's
Right. But see,
cold because the brothers
you
put
know,
them in that position.
hey, but if you look at our generation before us, and then us, and then the next generation after us, it's a it's a cold train. I mean, it's a cold situation in between the most motherfuckers that grew up in, like, say, was born in the 60s or born in the 70s and on. You know what I'm saying? There was
Yeah,
a hell of, but just think about the motherfuckers that was born in the 90s, because most of their mamas, you know, that's when the crack game was coming out. So it was a lot of them motherfuckers that was just out there. You know what I'm saying?
they
So
were
there's
some
a whole,
dangerous young men.
yeah, there's
They
a
were
whole
some dangerous
generation of
young
those
men. I ain't
motherfuckers.
gonna lie. Yeah, they were dangerous, good, dangerous young brothers. I know a lot of them. You know a
Yeah,
lot of them. They cast, I mean, they growing up. They coming out of that. Some of them are coming up out of that, man. Because
yeah. Now,
you
you
know,
know what I'm saying? Now, once they starting to get family, or a motherfucker get tired of going to jail or being in certain predicaments, it's the only way that the motherfucker is gonna stop and kick back. You know what I'm saying? When you get tired, if you don't ever get tired, if you don't stay in the same.
Time out. Personal foul. You niggas quit sending me cash apps. That shit's over with.
that's pretty good, Kel. That was real good. I like that one, man.
you must have just got mine, huh?
Hey, they looking for them airdrops like I was talking about earlier. They still trying to get that airdrop. They looking for the Kev Mac airdrop, trying to get that extra lottery ticket.
Good looking out though, Ralph. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, yeah, man. That's yeah, that dope game fucked a lot of people up, go like a lot of young cats, man.
Oh yeah.
It fucked a lot of us older people up too. I mean, the dude trying to get the bag fucked him up, because we was trying to get the
Hell yeah.
bag,
It,
and
it
then the
just didn't
motherfuckers
do it.
that was
It just didn't do it to the motherfuckers that was smoking. I'm not saying
nah,
that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It fucked a lot of motherfuckers up that was in the game doing it because they got all day or they was put in position. Once you get in that game, you got to take along everything that comes with it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's protecting your shit, protecting your territory. Man, they put a lot of
Oh,
motherfuckers in. You know what I'm saying?
it was a motherfucking man. I mean, that dope game. I don't know. I guess you could say I got PTSD from the game or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I relate everything. You relate a lot of things to your 20s, man. And for us in our 20s, that was a good big part of it, man.
Hey, and
Mm.
for a lot of people, it was years before they could get away from it. Say, nigga, like E40 had said back in that one song, I might have to go back to slanging Yale. You know, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the struggle was real for a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
That's
hear
what got
people say that all the time, man. But I know in their heart of hearts, they ain't finna get back out there and
hell no, hell no, man.
motherfucker ain't trying to go downtown here in Harris County in 701 or the fourth floor or the 10th floor in the
Hey,
old county getting the gladiator units.
hey, that's that. Hey, that's for the youngsters. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If they want to stay in that lifestyle, that's for them. That's where they'll be at. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You want to stay in it, you're gonna have to go through it.
Man, motherfucker used
Yeah.
to have to wake up. Man, when you young, Oh my God, the 17 through 25-year-old, where they keep
Yeah.
them, where they were keeping them in Harris County, man, you gonna box every motherfucking day, man. If you wasn't
Right.
boxing, you ain't had no game, you was a punk. You was getting back then, you was getting down, man. You was
Right.
gonna box. You was gonna
See,
box.
I think that's in every I think that's in every jail system, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care what jail system. Some was rougher than others, and some, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker that came through that shit, you came through that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can speak on it later. So some motherfuckers can't speak on their experience in that motherfucker because some had way rougher time than others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's some cats ain't getting out, man. You know.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, AJ. What'd you say the dope game was it
Hey, look,
Hey,
if the dope game was reparations, how could that be? And the result of you getting caught was slavery.
Yeah.
So it can't be reparations if we was going back to the plantation and working for free and 6 cents, eight
oh
cents,
man. Hey, at least y'all got paid in California. You didn't get paid in Texas, man.
where
You
everybody
get
you had to
No,
have a certain job.
you got to have a job in California, or you be on your bunk all motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? Or you be in your cell all day. Either you gonna work or you gonna sit in that fucking cell all for 23 hours a day until they let your ass out to go take a shower. If you don't got a fucking job, you know what I'm saying?
hey,
So
look, they in back in Texas, they gonna call you out. You know what I'm saying? They get this thing where you go through medical. And I remember once say you trying to get everybody trying to get out of not going in the fields, and they be like, "Oh, my back, oh this and that," right? And then you go into the medical, and they'll say, "Hey, lift your hand like this." You know, they'll tell you lift your hand like this, and then see, can you turn like that? And then you turn, and he just say, "Okay, thank you." And then you write on some paperwork, and you get your paperwork, and you be like, "What's this?" And that motherfucker just cleared you because you did the motion where you could take a hole, call it an Aggie, and you're gonna swing that motherfucker chopping. And on that paperwork it would say 1 AP. And we would always kid like 1 Aggie, please. Your ass is going out there in them fields.
hey,
It was fucked up.
yeah, y'all had, hey, y'all cut, y'all out there in the motherfucking all that. Y'all had some rough motherfucking times in the penitentiary. Us, we didn't have shit. You gonna be in your cell, you might be cleaning the yard, you might be in the kitchen. It wasn't too many motherfuckers unless you was on the 1 yard, you was gonna get outside that fucking building. You know what I'm saying? To do some outside shit. Nah. Level
But
two
hey
and
though,
up,
but the
you was
other
doing
way you can
everything.
make money in TDC was um if you had an art and craft, like there were guys that they were real good with leather work and real good with paintings. Now they could mail that, home, mail it outside, and people would buy that stuff from them, man. So they would, a lot of guys would get together. I'm pretty sure y'all probably had something like that in Cali, huh? Where if you had a craft and you were a good artist or you were good with leather work,
Yeah,
the paintings.
yeah, you would go into special, you would go into something like that. Most motherfuckers either worked in the kitchen, they worked in the yard.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
motherfuckers worked within the building or something like that.
yeah,
They had a job for your ass if you want, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying, if you was work, but you wasn't gonna make but about 10, 20 cents an hour. You know what I'm saying? Unless
You
you had
not,
something behind the building like a craft job or something like that.
yeah.
Unless you was a supervisor, you wasn't making shit. A lead or some shit, you make $1, but not too many motherfuckers was making $1 an hour.
No. Nah, in the feds, you get paid. You get paid in the feds, man. That's crazy because Texas got a lot of fed joints and state joints, man. Texas is a prison, man. It's prisons all around here, man.
Yeah.
I know
Don't put.
California and Texas are like this for number one and number two in prisons, man.
Oh yeah.
This shit's sick, man.
Yeah.
I almost hate even thinking about that shit, man. It's just you see all the human beings just warehoused in there, man.
Yeah, all
You
day.
know,
That
all
was
day,
crazy.
bro.
Yeah,
And if you ain't got no lawyer and you ain't got like man, one of my relatives, man, in a small town in a West Texas small town, like he wouldn't have got hit. Like, I mean, he's out now, but man, they gave my relative 50 motherfucking years for a handful of fucking dope, man. For a conspiracy. Not the
yeah,
dope, but for the fucking conspiracy, man. You know,
yeah. They was getting.
in a
Hey,
town. You know why they gave him that time? Because he's married to a white chick. And they didn't
mm,
like that in that little town, man.
hmm
They
yeah.
didn't like
That's.
that shit.
Hey, you got places out in Cali. You got places. You got places basically everywhere. I know in Cali, fucking around in Orange County, you get your ass stretched the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit. I
yeah,
mean, it's a lot of places you can get stretched out depending on what you do. But fuck the
yeah.
way that, like Pomona had like a 99.5 conviction rate. So even if they weren't convicting you, nigga, they was giving you so much time that you'll want to take the deal just to get the fuck out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's where their
Mm.
rate goes up because they make motherfuckers take so many deals.
Yeah.
Because if you don't take that deal, then nigga, you're gonna be stuck all your life. Take the
See,
deal.
in TDC they got a lot of different industries in there, man. They got a furniture factory. You know, you get into some shit like that because you just don't want to be in the, out there in the fields and shit, man. They got different jobs and then they make money off. That shit is a business, man. You
Uh-huh.
ain't gonna warehouse that many people and not make money off of that shit, man. They make clothes, all type of shit, man. It's a business, warehousing human beings, you know,
Uh-huh. Well,
making all these commercials. I'm sorry, go ahead, Miss Gould.
no, I was just gonna say I'm gonna be happy with this outside right now. I'm gonna let
Oh
that
yeah, man.
work for me. I'm gonna let that. I like this
Yeah,
outside. I like to be able to get up and
yeah,
go to the store when the fuck I get ready to.
yeah. I
But
love that, man.
I'm gonna work. I'm gonna
I'm,
work.
I'm
I'm gonna let this work for me for a little while.
yeah, I'm gonna let this man, well shit from now on, if we can help it,
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm saying for a little while, just in case nobody, as long as the motherfucker don't harm my family, I don't give two fucks
That
about
part.
nothing else.
Yeah,
Nothing else, bro.
that's it. I
You know
don't
what I'm
either,
saying?
man. I don't give a damn. As long as my grandbaby's cool and I'm
Yeah.
cool.
Hell yeah. But
I fucks with
to
everybody
think
in my
about that
hood. I
shit,
got a lot of huh?
I say to think about it. The thing of it is what I think about people that did enough time is that they think about the shit that could affect them to go back to that. And a lot of them, nigga, I don't want to go back there. After you've been out for so long and you've been there, when you young, you don't know what the possibilities of what you can get into. When you start getting older, you start thinking about,
Yeah,
man, I couldn't do that shit. I couldn't do that.
yeah,
I do this time when I was young. I could do that time standing on my head. Nah, I
yeah,
can't do
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit. You know what I'm saying? Get me out. Nigga, they pick me up for a motherfucking ticket. I call my wife so quick, you better hurry up and get me the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I can't do another. I can't do another hour in this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's a different world now. I mean, when you're older, you don't really want to go back. I mean, you wouldn't want to go there your first time. I seen cats, you probably seen it too, that come in the system, man, that was like our age, and that was their first time hitting the system. I was like, damn, like you get that old first time hit the system,
Yeah.
that's it happens, man.
Hey, I
You
used to be
know.
looking at them shows like First 48 and all that, and I be like, the motherfuckers be getting that time. I be like, damn, nigga just don't know what he finna go through. Like, fuck, just don't realize, nigga, you got that L on the back end.
Man, they need to let a lot of brothers out of that motherfucking pen, man. You know, especially for these, commercial crimes. I mean,
I just,
I mean,
cause I just seen that because Kev ain't saying shit to us. He fucking with everybody in the chat. He ain't even
oh,
getting in the
yeah,
motherfucking
Hey,
conversation. or
Hey,
saying nothing.
they won't pay for y'all conversation, so I'm just I'm just chilling till I see some cash apps.
Yeah,
No, I'm
Nah,
fucking
man.
up. Snake Loke and them kind of funny, man. I'm enjoying the chat room, man.
I see.
Man, they handed out. They was handing time out, man, and in different places around Texas, man. Like this shit ain't like in Tech, like in North the Panhandle. Like I met brothers from like Lubbock and Amarillo, and man, them cats was giving like my relative, man, my cousin, man. They bro, they was them brothers had time for just little or nothing, man. I mean, there's some places in Texas, man, you really wouldn't want to get no time, man. I mean, you cool, you even in Dallas though. I met a lot of brothers out of Dallas. They used to tell me about a certain judge would be like telling the cats, you see that tree out the window and all this crazy stuff, man. They'd be like, nah, what tree? And they'd be like, well, there'll be one when you come back.
Yeah.
You know, it take a tree 20, 25 years for it, you know. And I was like, boy, that's some cold shit to tell a motherfucker, man. You know, you already feel bad you in front of a courtroom and
Sorry, I thought my mic was on, man. I'm laughing my ass off, man. This fool Carolina Blue sent me another dollar. Tell me, can he get some more money?
uh,
God damn, boy.
hey,
Made my
man, you're gonna have to sign up for a crypto wallet, homie, and get you one of them airdrops, man. Yeah, man. But you're right, Mr. Goob. We out here, man. You know, it's man, that's what brother being up praying he can be on this side of life, man.
right.
You know, you get in
Hey,
that
hey,
cell, you by yourself.
hey, Hutch.
Huh?
Hutch. It's just Goob.
Oh, okay, brother. I got you. All right, Goob.
And,
I mean,
I be tripping
I
off.
just give people their respect, man. You know,
No,
I just like to
I only
give people
say
their respect, man.
I only put Mister on it just to put Mister on it instead of Sir.
Got you. Got you.
Look, it's
Got
just
you,
Goob.
man.
I don't want to because you keep saying Mister Goob, and I'm saying Hutch. We don't say Mister
That's
Kev Mac. Mister Kev Mac. He ignoring
brother.
us. He
Yeah,
doing his
yeah,
own.
brother Ken.
Hey,
Just out of respect, man. I just,
no, I'm just fucking with just saying something, man. I wouldn't.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Hey,
your
you
mic
made a,
on.
you know what, man? You mentioned that Tesla earlier about it in the stock, and when
Yeah, my boy was
a
on
lot
that.
of I was working in I was living up there in the Bay Area for a minute, man. I was working out there, man, in Chevron at a plant up there, and the union I'm in, man, they had a big job in Nevada at the Tesla plant. That was a big, man. They investing a lot of money into that battery plant. That battery I was just talking about, yeah,
That's what that's what most
they got
people
a,
was getting Tesla for that battery.
yeah, that's gonna be the fucking future, bro. That I don't know, oil is gonna be around, but man, they don't like that dude because that dude's got, man, come on, man, that dude got a car that's operating on electricity. And do you man, electricity is everywhere, man. It's literally everywhere. That's what Tesla. It's funny because Tesla was telling the world that back then.
If we was
It's,
if our technology grows a little bit more, we'd be like the Jetsons in a minute.
hey, hey, man,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
for real though. It sounds like a trip, but
Yeah,
don't be surprised.
they gonna get to it sooner or later. Our
Yeah, man, I was
technology
in
just got to catch up.
yeah, JR, I was in the Bay. I was in in God dang it, Chevron El Segundo. Yeah, I was there, man. I've been in El Segundo in LA, and I've been in Richmond, worked in both of them. I had a good time out there. It was cool, man. Met a lot of good brothers out there, a lot of nice sisters.
Hey man, if Crips and Bloods could come in this chat room on Kev Mac videos and laugh and clown and share knowledge and investments and all this shit, why we all can't do it, man?
Yeah.
If we
Because
could do it, man, everybody should be able to do it, man. I mean, it's
each
still
man,
social media, it's still the web. You know what I'm saying? We still black. Everybody
Yeah.
should be able to vibe like this, man.
I
hey,
I want us to win at this point in life, man. You know, I see y'all as my brothers, man, and we're in the same fucking struggle, man. You know, we're
but
in
you
the
know what it
same
is?
goddamn struggle, man.
We older now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know
We old.
we
It's some people younger than us up in here though, and plus by us being older, they should be able to look and see what we doing and at least make it make sense. I'm not saying they have to stop gang banging, but damn, it ain't that hard to not disrespect somebody. And I'm gonna tell you why. I've said this before. If we can talk to Hutch, me and you sitting here, we talking to Hutch,
right,
right? A
right,
motherfucker refrain from calling him cuz, from calling him crip, you know what I'm saying? From getting at him with some derogatory words, disrespecting our moves. So
right.
it's something that you can get out your head. When we go to prison, homie, you could be the hardest crip or the hardest blood. Nigga, by the time you leave prison, you're not disrespecting your rival, my nigga.
Now,
You know?
Right.
So
hey,
they can get wind of this shit. They can do this shit if they really want to, homie. We gotta
right,
change the mindset and the mind frame,
Yeah.
homie.
right.
We do, man. We do, man, because man, this system is set to take us all out, man. They don't care what you repping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now,
they don't care, man. They just trying to take us out, man.
yeah,
You know?
you know what I'm saying. And as long as we continue to do it to each other, you know what I'm saying. I mean, we're gonna be extinct no
Yeah.
matter what, as long as they have the hands on the button to get us extinct. Because they're going to do everything in their possibility to get us cracked. I mean,
Yeah.
be it war with each other or, you know, like I had this story, man, when I was in Avenal, right? One of my good buddies, he was from Fruittown, Compton. Me and him was the littlest niggas on 4 yard building two at Avenal, homie. Anybody was in that, but he was from Fruittown. Me and this nigga was cool as fuck. But it was more Crips on the yard than it was Damus. Me and him used to hang almost every day, drinking coffee and all that. I would never, my
Yeah.
people knew that I was a Crip. They didn't know that he was a Damu. But I wouldn't let anybody else know that he was a Damu because me and him was cool.
Right.
Even
Right.
though
Right.
I was, even though I was in that mentality not to, but he was so cool that, like, nigga, it didn't even matter really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That he was
Well,
that. And,
well, remember when I had Papa T come on here, bro? I went in a module in Wayside on the Wayside Max. It was all essays and Bloods, homie. It was only two Crips in there, Ice
right,
from Harlem and myself, bro. So it happens.
yeah,
A lot of time, it's just the respect you give and the respect you get. And
Exactly.
if you remember the story, they liked how I represented myself.
right,
And I mean, they could have rushed Ice, they could have stuck Ice or mopped him up or whatever. But Ice was a down nigga too. Ice squabbled the dude from Inglewood in there with, and he had all them diamonds in there with him. So it's really how you represent yourself and carry yourself, long as you're
yeah,
not disrespectful. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
of course, sometimes you run across that asshole that don't give a fuck, but
right,
any
right,
real reputable, solid dudes, man, they know what time it is, homie.
Yeah. That's true.
they're not gonna
yeah,
let you get rat packed like that.
Nah,
yeah, man.
you know.
And
Only time I seen, I mean, it could happen, but in the pen, it's I knew everybody. I knew a lot of people on all sides, man. You know, I was cool with some dudes that was, you know, in the game, that in the joint that I would speak and communicate and interact with, man. That was Crips, man. That was from different, that was from another city, you know. Shit, they was like, we was talking about when we get up out this mug about doing business, man, you know. Cause I knew they was
Yeah,
doing some shit where they was from. You know what I'm saying? You could tell how a cat carry himself, and then you can see the respect that cats from they set or they city giving that dude as opposed to a buster. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
right, right.
dude, you can, you know, dude really didn't have shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But he around there woofing and blowing. And the only reason he woofing and blowing on the units because he got a few partners there with him, and they cool with him. But at the same time, they don't really dig the motherfuckers. They know he a buster, man.
You know what? I done
And
seen a lot of
sometimes,
motherfuckers. No, go
go
ahead.
ahead. I
No,
was
go
gonna
ahead. I
say, and
was
sometimes them cats would tell me like, you know, you know, yeah, you know, whatever, man. You know, don't mind, you know, man. That motherfucker ain't shit. You know.
right. It's just like 90% of the time, man. A motherfucker that's in prison woofing, I don't care how many homies he with or whatever. Either he gonna fuck around and do some shit because he talked too much that his own homeboy's gonna discipline him, or somebody else gonna discipline him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the thing about a motherfucker that talk too much. You gonna talk yourself
yeah,
either in the ass whooping either way. Either your homeboy's gonna have to deal with it or somebody on there. The worst motherfucker that you can fuck with is a quiet motherfucker because you don't know what he's thinking. You know what I'm saying? A
that
motherfucker that
part,
talk too much is always gonna tell on himself.
that part. You right, Mr. Goob. You right, Goob, because man, them quiet motherfuckers are very, very dangerous, man. And you
Yeah.
know, the littlest motherfucker in the pen is the motherfucker you really, you know, I'm out there in the yard, I'm getting swollen a motherfucker. But a little dude, man, little dude gonna have a blade that goddamn long
Hell yeah. Hey,
Hey,
and will cut your goddamn head off if you fuck with him wrong.
hey, Hutch, I was about to say, you only saying that because you was the littlest nigga on the yard. Then I remember when you said you was hitting the weights. I remember them pictures you showed me when you was on swole.
I wasn't the littlest. I was the yoke, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was some cats smaller than me.
No, listen to what I'm saying. That's was the first thought because you a little dude now.
Oh,
But I remember when you showed me them pictures, you was on swole.
yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
you wasn't no little nigga when you was in the pen. No.
Nah, I was in. I'm little now. I mean, you see me now versus then. You know, you know, I don't know, just time, I guess, man. Just where I'm, you know, especially. I mean, I've always been a workout fanatic anyway, man. But you know, but dealing with what I'm dealing with, it's like it just takes a toll on you, man. It's just days I don't even want to just do shit. You know, I just kind of be like, damn, you know.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, I seen where, like you said, man, like a shit star, a big mouth man one time, man, started some shit with these essays, man. I come up off the yard, man. I see everybody in the building I'm in. I'm talking about the day room lined up. Everybody out there, nobody, you know how thick tension could, I mean, if the tension, I think I could have just took a knife and just cut it out in sections. It was so thick in there, man.
Right.
And they let this brother, man, from Austin, and this young Hispanic cat out of the valley here in Texas. They was getting down in the cell up there, man. So everybody was letting it go down like one on one. And I looked at my cell and I'm asking him, man, what the fuck going on in here, man? Because we used to trip over this, you know, the TV used to always cause friction, man. And
Every time.
bro,
But
I
see,
was
in
like,
California, they made it where you had the black side and you had the white and Mexican side. So the blacks had their own TV and the Mexicans and whites had their own TV. You know what I'm saying? They
we
ran it
had it
like
like
that.
that too. at this particular unit I was at, man, and but it was like that, but it still ended up being, it was crazy, man. Like, man, I don't even know. It was still crazy. And then the dude that was getting down, I mean, he was always, I mean, like a lot of people could get along to an extent, but where this cat was from, it was dudes from San Antonio that didn't like these particular guys out of Austin, where I was at, and and this particular guy out of Austin was causing a lot of confusion. I'm like, in my mind, I was like, bro, why y'all let that shit go down like that? I said, them essays are not finna forget this shit. This shit gonna be a unit wide riot after this goddamn fight over with, man. And
Right, right.
it became, look, when I left, I was before I left that place, there was a furniture factory in there, man, and I seen a dude in there. You know, we got access to tools, so people like being in it because you got tools. I mean, them weapons, you know. So I seen a dude in there fucking with a little barrel, and I seen two little shotgun shells up there. I don't know how he got them motherfuckers. I said, I look at the little essay, and I'm like, bro, what you doing? I'm laughing, but in my mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I'm gonna lace the homies. What's up? This dude creating a zip gun. You know what I'm saying? He got two 12 gauge shells, man, in prison.
Right.
So I was like, I done told my homies what's up. I'm like, hey man, you know, these cats out
Hey,
of such and such, man,
they could always
they
get
little
something
partner,
good in there. They could always get
yeah.
something good in there. We couldn't get shit. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
they had army knives. Where I was, motherfucker had
Yeah.
an army motherfucker. We making shit out of motherfucking nails. These motherfuckers got army regulation knives that'll gut your ass open, man. Like how the
Hell
fuck are
yeah.
they? You know how they do that, man.
They getting it
You
from
know what
their
I'm
people
saying?
at the head.
But when I left that unit, Goob, when I left,
Yeah.
I came home, and about not even a month later, I remember me and Loco was talking about that shit. When I left, a major ride jumped off over there. And the only thing in my mind, I was thinking like, who the fuck got hit by them shells? I know that motherfucker probably pulled that bitch out, or either they got to him before he could get it, you know. But the whole unit blew up. I was glad I was gone because you know I would have been right in there getting it in, you know.
Right. I'll, I'll sit up here talking and looking at the chat. Kev,
What they saying?
motherfucker, huh? The chat.
What they
You can't
say?
see the chat?
Nah, I can't. Not on
No.
there. Nah.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
why.
crazy, man. Because where I'm from Houston, and where we were down there, a lot of Hispanics, man, didn't like the Houston Hispanics, and they wasn't that deep. You know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't the H-Town Hispanics were not rocking the way these other cats was moving, and they didn't like that shit. You know.
Right.
So, so that might have put them in a fucked up ass position, man, when that shit popped off, man. And it's crazy because I could just imagine it would have been crippled blood. It would have been, you know, shit, me and you would have been back to back.
Oh yeah, that's how most of the time it was in there. I mean, you had
We'd have been
some
back to back,
differences, but most
defending one
blacks
another.
went back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Whether wherever you from, unless it was a blood and crip thing, and that was in the early mid '80s. That still shit was still going on. It wasn't no stopping that in there. Shit was just happening. You know what I'm saying? Bloods and Crips was staying going at it. It wasn't
yeah, yeah,
until a real out war and they put the green light on blacks and shit like that that blacks started actually sticking together and staying. And that was about the 90s from when I first was in there where blacks was really doing it in California. How it is now, I wouldn't know anything about that shit. But I'm pretty sure it's
yeah.
the same way. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy, man, is
But but Kev,
in the
I
pen.
know you got a couple more minutes, man. You finna get off, bro.
I
Okay,
don't,
yeah.
I don't mind staying on. I'm having fun in the chat room, bro. But it's up
Hey,
to y'all. Y'all ready to go?
I'm gonna
Let-
say this, and then I'm gonna say this, and then I'll be ready. You know, whatever we want to do. But you know, something that always tripped me out. I thought about something that Colin Powell said, man. when the first Gulf War kicked off, he was like, they was, worrying about how, get more people into the service and whatnot. No, this last thing, the 911 stuff, right? And there was this comment made like about what about using prisoners as allowing them to join the military. He was like, for what? Why would I use those guys? And that fucked me up. I was like, what? He said, yeah, I mean, it's 1,500 to 2,000 of them. You got 200 guards. You mean they can't come together to just get out? Like, why are they sitting in there and letting 200 people contain them? And I thought about that for a long time. I was like, man, they keep us, they used to keep blacks and Hispanics at it. Cause I remember a guard one time telling me when it was real calm around there, he was like, man, it's real calm. And I knew what he was trying to get at. And I was like, what you talking about, man? They wanted to see brothers and Hispanics getting into it, man. And the brothers and Hispanics could really look and think about that shit, that statement that Colin Powell, like, what the fuck are all y'all getting at each other for? Why are we getting at each other for? You know what I'm saying? It's 200 people keeping you down. Y'all could come out of here anytime you want.
Right.
Somebody got a question for both of y'all.
I wear a double mask when I go out.
I mean, I wear a bandana around my face, man. I wear a black bandana or white one or a red one. I mean,
And then I don't fuck with too many people, so you know what I'm saying. I keep my, even if I'm fucking with somebody, we at least 6 feet away. I got to, if I'm gonna get it, it's gonna be brought through my kids in the house.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm trying to get the COVID sucked up out of me tonight. If it's in me, it's gonna be in somebody else soon.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you still gotta be human, man. Still gotta be human, man. We can't stop our humanity, baby.
They're dying in our prison system right now.
Oh, why wouldn't you want to kill? I mean, they always offer,
You knew that was coming.
I didn't want to comment on that. See, I'm married. I'm about to go get my shit sucked out right now. So if I got it,
damn, man.
Right.
I wouldn't even let my wife suck my dick, man.
Yeah, I know. But that's all right. You don't have to.
Hey, you gonna kiss her?
Don't trip.
Hey, you gonna kiss her?
Don't trip. Huh?
You gonna tongue kiss her?
You goddamn Skippy. That's my wife. Yeah, I don't give a fees up. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5 kids down in this bitch.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't leave it in when you come, nigga.
Huh?
Oh man, getting a little explicit.
I mean, when you start kissing on them women and shit,
Hey, listen. Hey, what you mean? Don't leave it in, nigga. I fall asleep right after a couple minutes. I'm done any motherfucking way. I'm gonna fall asleep. My shit's still in. I'm going.
Hey, Goob. See, a real nigga ain't gonna let you know it's night time. But some of these niggas be acting like they killing the pussy. I'll beat that bitch pussy up. I beat it up, nigga. You a goddamn lie. You can't even do 25 jump ropes.
Nigga. Yeah, I ain't even. I ain't lying to her, and I ain't been lying to her for years. So don't even trip.
Yeah, she know you. She know you ain't gotta lie. She know what you working with.
Y'all better get that. Y'all better get that black stone.
I don't want to work that hard. That's the point, my dude. Other niggas want to do all that working that hard, nigga. I just want to get mine. I'm good. Yeah.
I feel you, man.
That's them young. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas ain't got no wives and nothing there. They getting the shit every couple weeks, nigga. They want to beat the shit up and do all that. At any time I go in this motherfucking house, yeah, we trying to make 6, 7 football team up in this bitch.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
You got on that parental discretion advised.
All right.
Hey, you got to get it in, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Man, tonight
I
was a
ain't
good
mad.
night, man. We need more nights like this, man.
Yeah, I enjoyed this, man. I appreciate you, Kev, man. I just like what you're doing, man. You're doing a good thing, man. You know, um, brothers like us, man, would never get presented in, you know, this type of light. Only thing, you know, you'll see about us is negativity in the media or being exploited on some show by some other folks who don't even have, you know, no type of affection toward us.
See, now if we
Yeah,
went to, you know what really flip everybody out? If we went to some space shit.
hey,
We're gonna leave that
I'm I'm
alone tonight, nigga.
I'm gonna mess you up right now. You own some space. You using technology that was on Star Trek in 1966. The whole cell phone, the tricorder. That's the cell phone, brother. They
Oh
was
yeah.
letting you know we gonna introduce this
They,
technology to you.
they ain't hip. They gave something to Spielberg back in them days, man, to
Yeah,
lighten that nigga's mind. Just come up
they
with some shit. It's just like the Jetsons. Whoever came up with the Jetsons, man, the Jetsons. We so close to being the Jetsons. Is you know what I'm saying?
hey man, ain't nothing. They just releasing the technology slow. Think about that aircraft and shit, hell, the US got it too, but in the UK, that the Harrier, that
The
motherfucker could
stealth,
just sit there and hover.
yeah.
You mean to tell me they can't engineer that into a car? Come on, man. They can back engineer anything they want, man. The technology is already there. I mean, Tesla is showing you that with a car being used with no petrol that can outrun a car that has gasoline.
You know, we just coming out with stealth. The army is coming out with shit where they can go within the desert or whatever, and the motherfucker won't even know they there because it's basically like a stealth blanket that go over them. But they
Yeah, it's
coming out
like a
with that
cloaking
technology.
device. Yeah, the cloaking device.
They,
They just
they,
if you know about it, if you know about it, Google, guess how long they've been using it.
yeah, they've been
If
using it
you
for
know
years.
about it, guess how long they've been using it.
It, I give it a good 20 years.
Yeah, I would say that.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing of it is if people look at our technology on this earth, for earth that's been here, they say 400 billion years. Our technology ain't but 100 years, 120 years at the most.
Yeah, but
You
you
know what
know
I'm
where
saying?
they got that technology from, though? They got that technology from us in the first place.
Right. They got it from us. Listen. But what I'm saying is, what if we have, what's going to happen when we have 1,000 years of technology?
They're just gonna release it very slowly until they use all that technology to their
We can't hear
advantage
you,
to
Kev.
control.
My bad. What we gonna have first? A transgender president or a Mexican immigrant president?
If you ask me, I go with the Mexican president, man. As long as he, you know, that's me. You know, if it's gonna be that, that's my choice, bro. If that's my two options.
Okay.
Y'all almost had Buttigieg, whatever the fuck his name
Hey,
is.
so that's what I was just gonna ask. What you gonna have first, a gay one or a Mexican? You have probably a gay. If Buttigieg do what he did, it keeps coming up. He'll be the next Democratic headline.
I can't understand why a motherfucker gotta tell you all like I'm just like I don't go around announcing like I like the girls to get on top and ride me. I
Right.
don't go around with a banner like,
I do.
you know, it's all about a girl getting on top riding me. Why I need to know that you gay and you want to be fucked or in the ass or you fuck? I don't care about that shit. Like keep that shit to yourself, man. I don't
Well,
need to
we
know
You know
all
what?
that.
well, we
Hey,
know you don't watch CNN because Anderson Cooper and Don Lemon they advertise it all the time.
all the
I know
time,
I watch it, but it's
all the
like
time.
I don't give like why do you have to constantly berate certain things?
Cause
Oh,
they be trying to push their shit on you, homie. They
Hey, you
trying
know
to
what?
get you to accept them and be part of their crowd.
Hey, that's why I stopped looking at That's why I stopped looking at the 50 Cent TV show that came out. You know what I'm
all
talking about?
all these TV shows, Mr.
No,
Goob,
it
man,
was
they
with
ain't
dude.
all.
It was with dude that lied that he got beat up in Chicago.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
know what you're
yeah,
talking about.
I know what
Right,
you're
But the
talking about.
producer
Yeah,
of the show is gay.
right. But they put that shit all in the show. You know, more and more TV shows is putting that shit and pushing it in the shows, in the
Improv,
TV
because
shows.
that's his lifestyle, bro. Just like look at Medea. Medea, dude writing that shit and he play a woman in all the damn shows.
Right, right.
They
Shit.
trying to
man,
make it acceptable, bro. And I mean they getting the money now, so
yeah, that's crazy, man. I mean, I don't care what you do. Really,
yeah.
it's just like it's like anything else. If you don't want to hear somebody just constantly talking about, it's like, bro, give that shit a break. You done already said that, man. I get it. You about this your life, man. Cool, man. You know, that's just
Right.
like me going. That's like me going all day long. Blood, blood. Look out, blood. You got to get down the road with this here. Blood, blood. All day, just blood, blood. Look out, blood. After a while, you can be like, God damn, homie. We already know you done move. I mean, you know, I'm
Yeah.
talking, you know, it's like lighten
I
up, homie.
yeah. I hate when niggas do that, man.
Right.
But I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. It was fun, man. I gotta run.
All right.
Let's do this shit Sunday night, man.
All right, for
Cool.
sure.
Brother
Uh,
Goo, Brother Kev, everybody out there, man, y'all be cool. Much respect. Y'all all get along. Peace. You know what I'm saying? We're in tough times, but we're gonna overcome, man. We're gonna get through this.
for
All right.
sure.
All right, Kev. All right, Hutch.
All right,
All right,
get him
Yo,
jank.
Goo.
Get
Mac,
him
Mr.
jank,
Maniac.
man. You take
Huh?
it easy, bro.
All right, bro.
Asiatic Supreme, peace, homie. JR from the Bay. Lisa Jackson. Y'all take it easy. Peace.